Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome start to their day with a very interesting spawn. I figured we start with a screen loaded to this guy today. Let me know when you guys can see me. But for obvious reasons, a pretty comical spawn that I don't think I've ever seen in the wild before. Okay, it's doing the spinning wheel. Let me know if you guys can see me now. Probably good. Yo, what's up, Axolotl? Callie Illusion. Callie says Wug Trio. Yeah, we got a snowy Wug Trio, and you can't tell. I guess I could do this. Hold on. If I do that, it is a tiny Wug Trio because it is it's cold out, so give him a break. But yeah, very cool, man. I've been holding this one for like 10 minutes, so I was like, we'll start on that. What's up, Carl? How you doing, man? The Triple Wiggly. Let's give him a catch. So we do have a Shadow Teeny down the road, and there's a Drago here, so we gotta kind of motor to some raids to make them before they expire, and then we'll hop into the regular bird hunt we always do. Official, what's up? He's our tiniest Wiglet, and yo, he's a 3-star. I'm gonna keep that. Why does he look like that? Does he always look like that? I feel like he's not usually that upright. Is upright a word I can use for him? I don't know. Let's do the Drago, though, and then, yeah, there is a teeny... You can't see it, but it's way down the other side of the water. So as we do the Drago, I think I'll start scampering my way down there. If you want to hop in on Drago, though, let me know. Or if you want the teeny, I guess you could wait for that one, too. That's what she said. Says, Kamal, what's up, man? He's happy to see you. I literally was parking, and I'm like, what's on my map right there? It's a tiny Wug Trio. The crazy thing is, Wiglet in general has kind of been very tough for me to find by the water lately. So Wug Trio in the snow is crazy. What's the best bug? I like Pinsir the best, because the shiny's pretty good. Is Wug Trio bricked? He always is. Now you have a double XS and a double XL of the Wiglet. I'm keeping the double XL Wiglet as is, though, for life. Dude, Wug Trio would have been a sick shiny, though. That can shine in the wild now. Hey, what's up, Illusion? How you doing today? Gamer Cat, good to see ya. Let's also get my guy in here. Hopefully we don't have any more snow flurries like yesterday. That was actually crazy, man. By the end of that stream, it was like so thick you could barely see through the snow. So if we don't get that today, I can deal with the cold, just no water from the sky. Such a cute Pokemon. Steven, what's up, man? I'll leave this open for another, I don't know, 10 seconds. Again, we are kind of scampering our way down to go see if we can make it to the Dratini in time. I think it expires in 10 minutes. I think it's 2:57, so if I beat this while we walk, we should be fine. Jan, what's up? Okay, good to see you. It says, evening from a still sunny Wales. That sounds good. What's the sun like, Kay? I hope I can see it again soon and experience for myself. That'd be awesome. Got a shiny Snover today. That's sick. Galarian Moltres yesterday, but it ran during Spotlight. Spotlight birds are kind of rare. I don't usually run my daily incense during Spotlight, but yeah, usually you just incense a bunch of whatever the Spotlight hour stuff is. It's not the warmest, SK. I'm sure it's the best compared to here. Today, I think with the wind chills, only supposed to feel like -4 or 5 or something. I don't know. Better than yesterday, anyways. Supposed to be, I think, pretty terrible tomorrow, and then Wednesday we're gonna get like +5, which is all you can ask for in Canada, I guess. As you can see, the background in game again is snowy. It's kind of snowing a little bit on the way here. The happiest of Mondays, indeed. That's summer weather for lunch. Yeah, I was gonna say lunch is used to probably still -15 this time of the year. Oh yeah, I think we'll get there. In my head, I thought this gym was a lot further away, but I'm like halfway there as we beat this one. All right, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. A 16.99 would be the hundo. 16.29. Carl says, spent on my daily passes to catch some Trapinch. I'm going to be going after those today, too. The shiny Flygon, I don't know if it's going to be useful at all, but it looks sick. Also, yesterday we started off with a snowy Drago, but today we didn't do it. I thought we could go back-to-back. That was actually weird enough. I think the only shiny we got yesterday. So we had a Galarian Bird. We got the Charmander before stream. Yeah, I think the Drago might have been the only one we got yesterday in like 4 hours, which is crazy. Tomorrow the last day for Drago? Yeah, because it's Kyogre, right? I know the raid hour is Kyogre on Wednesday. So yeah, it could be. I'm going to run from him anyways. Also our 1K hatching that is the Score Bunny. What's up, Rail? Who owns Pokemon Go? Technically Scopely, but they kept all the same employees, so I don't know. There's the same people making the game still. But yeah, I guess it has different ownership. Not that it matters too much unless you're like into investing into the game. I don't know how much creative control they have. Pace, what's up, man? Callie was 66. Hundo Harry, good to see ya. Yes, it is a wonderful Monday in a sense. As you can see in game, my weather is not the best. It's not really snowing that bad right now. It's kind of just like little flakes that were coming in before, but yeah, not great. Excited for the Riolu hatch day. Yeah, the thing is, people kind of complain about those because we have the same ones recycled all the time. But that's probably the best one. Like, of all the ones we could have, there's only a certain amount of babies in the game. Riolu's definitely the best. I'll take that over and over and over again. So Shundo would be sick. Oh my goodness. I was like, it's not that cold today. Down by the water here, like you can see, we're like right on the open side of the water. It's pretty cold. Also, we got to power up some stuff, catch some grass types, okay? Today is the last day for the March Pass. Also, so if you haven't claimed all the goodies and stuff, which one is it? Actually, both of them. So the March Pass, I got all my stuff out of today. This pass as well. So let's claim whatever we got here. I guess we'll catch these. We've checked all of them. None of these are going to be shinies or anything, but we might as well just go through and give them a catch in case we have like a random hundo I don't know about. This is kind of a nice feature they added this too. If you're quick catching, you can just zip through them. I like that a lot better. Okay, let's go check the wild again quick. And yeah, we're going to pop the daily after Dratini up here. You can see that dirty teeny all the way in the distance. 15, 15, 13. BT have you been giving Adam shiny Kyogres named Awful? Oh yeah. Yeah, I always call my Kyogres Adam is Awful. I try to do it Adam Sucks, but the game won't let you. Like when you try to name stuff like inappropriate names, if we do like this, it says you can't. So I had to call him Adam is Awful, I think, when I traded those. I'm assuming he kept them with the same name. I don't know. What's up, Seal? First shiny legendary today. What'd you get? Also, let's take down Trapinch. I'm going to save these spawns for the way back. We'll do Trapinch, then Dratini. If anyone wants these, let me know. They are just a 1-star, so 250 MP, which is nice. I don't like when they do these as a 400 MP. Because it's not like it's that much more useful if you pay more for it. It's just you can do less of them for free per day. Down for the dirty noodle, says Pace. Call it Adam Sucks. I tried that. I tried it with the X as well, too. Tried it with the X. I tried it with a lot of different things. That was the only thing we could do. See the level 1 hundo I caught yesterday in members chat? No. What level 1 hundo? What'd you get? We'll get them on the way back, Cat. I'm trying to keep some that are still wild for now. Because yeah, down this way pretty much. After I get the gym up here, nothing usually spawns back in. So I'm gonna try not to catch the wild stuff until I can get them on the way back. How? What do you mean how? I got a shiny Alpha Litleo and 2 shiny Skiddos. Oh, you're talking about Legends EA. I was like, wait, what? A Tepig for Carl. That's cool. Level 1 hundos are super rare. I think I only have like 2 out of my almost 600 hundos. Only 2 of them are level 1s. All right. How dare Niantic censor your freedom of speech? The thing is not even that bad. Saying something sucks. I could understand, like, you know, swear words, but saying something sucks as a Pokemon name, I don't think that's too bad. All right, our first Trapinch, come on. Not a shiny one. 691. I could not tell you if that's good or bad. Sounds kind of high for Trapinch. But again, I have no idea. This could be the floor. I like shinies and hundos as illusion. Shiny Shadow Almanite for Harry. Sick. How do you get Dynamax Zacian? It's actually not Dynamax. There's just a regular one that you can use in Dynamax battles if it is the crown form, which has to do with the main series games, I guess. But it's not actually Dynamax, fun fact. Yeah, you're just asking how. I don't know. I need more context. The English language, we need to understand each other to communicate, so I don't know. Just saying how. That's like me showing up to a stranger and going, how? You know, it could be a million things. So I'm going to stop reading that one until we get some more context, I think. What's up, Rachel? All right, let's hop in on this guy. If you want to jump in on the Shadow Raidito, this is the second day in a row we've had a good raid at this one. At this, like, specific gym that I never come to. So maybe we'll start making this part of our loop. I don't know. Got a Hundo Mimikyu. I got 2 of them. We got, why can't I see them? Oh, I can't use them in raids, can I? Oh, so I can't even show you right now. Yeah, we did get 2. Garlic, thanks for 19 months with the message, how? Thanks very much for everything you do here. 19 months. I think you and Kristen might be the only ones we have so far at the 19-month milestone, which is crazy. Thanks for everything you do. The actual goat on the channel, making all the thumbnails and emojis and everything else we have here. How are you so handsome, says Illusion. Howdy, distinguished individual, says Coach. Garly, I forgot to tell you, I was able to evolve my shiny Scyther. Nice. With the metal coat. Yeah, that's crazy that you can't use Mimikyu in battles or gyms. Like, it's a very... I don't know why. Like, would it be really bustedly good? I don't know if there would be any stat data on that people would maybe know. Have to ask some of our PvP friends. Gamer says, how? What's up, Ashley? How, Shundo? This better be a Shundo. I need actually, I think, only one more to finish my family. We got one for the 500k catch. I had one before that. I think this would be the last one we need. And a 539, so 574 is the hundo. And good luck to everyone that's in here on the pink noodle. There we go, some stuff, some things. Dynamax Flygon any good? I don't know. I think it looks sick, but I don't know if it's going to be useful or not. And, oh, dude, he would have looked so cool. The snow background would have looked sick. Especially the snowy beach. You really have to have, like, the right combination of weather and... I guess, geographic location to have that, a snowy beach. It's actually okay. Not too bad. I'm still trying to get XL candies for Mimikyu, by the way. We were saying before we got a hundo, if he doesn't despawn over here. But the XL candies are a huge pain in the butt to get, so I'm running a Fairy-type Mega in hopes we can maybe catch enough that I could 50 max one. Again, you can't use it for anything, but it's just kind of cool. Royce, what's up, man? Bestest Goat, what's up? Pro Lord in the house, good to see you, man. Dynamax Flygon is good against electric type moves. Yeah, it's a ground and dragon, right? Which is interesting. There's not too many of those kicking around. I just like the shiny, if I'm being brutally honest. Also, let's go ahead and pop the daily. There's a lot more raids around, but they're like way back in the city, so we might as well do this on the way. Way back when I did actually get a bird over here, but we don't usually hunt this part. I said before, like this is kind of... We only come here if there's a special raid going on like that one. There we go. Star piece on. Hey, Mahanish, what's up, man? How goes it today? Says Rail. It's been good. I wish we could finally have springtime weather here, but other than that, it's been good. Ashley says, how's my favorite people? You're going to have to ask them. I'm just the guy with the phone. Everyone else is your favorite people. Also, the Jigglypuff. Someone wanted me to catch that before. Now he's been caught. It's kind of like a weird little place to grind. Like, it's technically I'm walking down a road, but there's no cars or anything. I guess it's a decent spot. Spawns-wise, it's better than I thought it would be. Oh, dude, a shiny rat. Okay, I was looking at chat for a sec. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. I know it's a shiny Rattata. That looks kind of nice in the snow. Let's get the Sparkies one more time because I missed it. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay. Well, monkeys off our back. First one of the day. Literally looked over at chat for a sec, and then I was like, oh, I thought I saw some Sparkies. Trade me a Shundo Wooper. Ooh. Ooh, that stink. That is the Hooper Stink tour bus right there. Yikes. Still don't have one? Dude, Rattata, the Kanto one, it took me forever to get. That was actually kind of rare for me. The Snowy Rat does look good, doesn't it? I feel like that one's pretty rare, says Rachel. Yeah, let's have a look. I don't think I have too many Rakitans in my account. The Kanto ones. Actually, dude, I have a ton of them now. I have a level 1. I remember getting this for the first time. Like, the Alolan one seems kind of common. But the Kanto one, I don't feel like I see too often. Apparently I do. Apparently I have a ton of them. Snowy Bronzor. I gave you a stinky Dratini. That's what we do here. We hand out the stink. Okay, so we got some laddies up this way. What's in the 1-star raids? Probably nothing I care about. I'm trying to, like, rack my brain to think what would be in a pink egg right now. Probably nothing I care about. And hopefully we can see a shiny bird, man. We saw a bird yesterday with the snow background. It looked pretty nice, but the shiny one with the snow background will look awesome. Gonna be driving and listening. All right, sounds good. Oh, yeah, I gotta catch through the pass again, don't I? Well, let's do that, but just before I forget, man. It's all kind of just so-so encounters. which again, I'm pretty sure we know that nothing in here is going to be a hundo or anything, and obviously none of them are shiny because we've already checked them all. Dude, Joltik is playing some games. 5 weeks training that for what? For a job? Ooh, a Raichu in here. You do get the Alolan one if you buy the pass thing. Again, most of the time I buy them, it's just... lately they've been a little bit on the weekend. Like, I just wish they had a little bit more than, like, 2 extra encounters and 2 raid passes. Wish it was snowing here, says yes. Yeah, careful what you wish for. That's what all my American friends said until they got 1 inch of snow this winter, and then they're all like, oh my god, how do you deal with that? Trust me, you don't want snow. Snow is the absolute worst. It looks nice in a Hallmark movie, but if you actually have to deal with it, it's not nice. Rail says, gotta let my G-Max boy hit the gym a bit with Buzzwole and Cliff. Yeah, Buzzwole and Cliff are spotting each other at the gym right now. They're also taking some illicit substance after each session too that we won't get into. But yeah, I think the events are done until... is it Sustainability Week? Is that the next event? They've been having these breaks in between events. I don't know, some people like them, some people don't. How do you feel about having breaks? Because, like, would you rather them just cram in so-so events, like the bug out event, or would you rather them just have random spawns for a while? I don't know. I kind of like when it's in between events, not gonna lie. Prolord says California's been having some freaky weather. I feel like everywhere it does lately, man. There's a ton of the Trapinch around here, cool. Some shadow raids. I like the new mechanic of having more Dynamax spots. Obviously for Max Monday. That should be a no-brainer, right? It's Max Monday. If you want to be able to do them, you're going to need Dynamax spots. Hey, Benjamin, what's up, man? I sent you a request after the stream yesterday, so hopefully you got it. Just got to check your game. Should be there. Lillipop. Yeah, the 14th one, too, Rail is going to be good. The Sustainability Week one, I think that's the release of... it's the costume Galarian Corsola, right? Which is a weird one to pick, but I'm kind of down for that. Outside practicing baseball, nice. Should I remote raid Trapinch with you? Depends. I mean, if you want. I don't think it's going to be a game changer for your account. So if you're, like, limited on remotes, I'd probably remote, like, a legendary. But if you just want the shiny, then yeah, sure. For me, you know, I'm always trying to collect things. I don't necessarily raid stuff because they're useful. I just kind of do what I like. The Snaky Boy. Shiny Toadschool. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, it's actually like a quietly pretty good event. Also, Chinchou, not going to miss this guy. I know there are some fans out there, but it's definitely not me. Okay, let's hop into Trapinch here. Let me just do this quick. Get our newest member here added. Benjamin, sweet, if I could spell. Hands already freezing. Alright, let's do it, man. I've only done one of these so far. I wanted to save most of my checks for you guys. Let's get Zapdos in there. I spent a bunch of candies I want to get back. Got any Shundos recently? Last Shundo was Regigigas. Purified Shundo Regigigas. Got Rail hopping in. Still working on getting my top 3. One of my top 3. Max, what's up, man? Said I saw you like 2 days ago. I remember your voice. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, I guess these streams, because I can't use Facecam for iPhone. That's the recognizing feature, I guess, is his voice. But good to see you again, Max. Easy says Regigigas. Yeah, it was a Shadow Regigigas that I purified into a Shundo. The only reason why is because Regigigas is not a super useful Pokemon, so I think it's just kind of cooler to have the Shundo of the Geek. Cats or dogs? I like dogs better. I think you asked me that yesterday. Definitely not me. Yeah, Callie, you don't like the Chinchows, do you? Chinchou? Chinchou? Furfro and Furfru is the same thing. I say it differently all the time. I don't know which one is correct. Fancy boots with the fur? Clexa, what's up? How are things on your end? How to become a member? So you got to go to the description of the video, click the link there, and then it walks you through how to do it. All right, some friendship, very nice. Getting closer with some more remote friends too, which will probably have one by the end of the week, I think. Said you'll be there at the Chicago event. I will, yes. And not shiny enough. Ooh, that's way better. Maybe it's still not good, I don't know, but 724 is like 35 better than the last one. What would you recommend to get Pokemon with high power? Well, you got to do raids to get legendaries, but if you just want to power things up, you're going to have to catch a lot. Because catching gives you candy. You need candy to power up Pokemon. It also gives you Stardust, which is the other part of the recipe for powering up. Alright, sweet. Yeah, when I'm at raids, Benjamin, we don't demand things here. So when I'm at raids, for sure, but I'm not at a raid, as you can see right now. Whenever you see me at a raid, feel free, but there's no raid that we're at currently. Alright, power up. Catch some of these boys. We got our bird, like, right here yesterday, the Molty. Gonna see if we can replicate that today. And also, hopefully I don't get run over by a car. The second I walked out in the street, the light changed. And now we're running. A 707 was an 87. Yours should be pretty good. Oh, really? Okay, let me check. 724. Oh, dude. 98. I just assumed it wouldn't be that good. Snow with Dynamax looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks good in game. It's just not fun in real life for sure. Ate too many tomatoes? I can't say I've ever done that in my entire life. Eating tomatoes, it just doesn't seem like the play for me. Let me get one more spawn. I'm going to hop in on the next one of these guys. They're all over the place. We might as well just take them down. Not sure if I'm going to like buy MP to do these. Just use the free ones. Depends if we get a shiny early on or not, I guess. Sweet, there we go. Was not up for Dynamax today. No such thing as too many tomatoes? Haven't got any wild shinies since the shiny change. Yeah, it takes some time, man. I have some days that I do like a 6-hour grind and don't get one. They're definitely tougher to get now without perma boost for sure. Afternoon Bronzer, you know why I said that? Yeah, I saw you tag me in that, devil. What game are you playing right now? What game has Bronzor? I bought 2 more days for GoFest as Pokegirl. Nice, yeah, dude. If you're gonna go, you might as well do all 3 days, right? Might as well, because yeah, the park experience is half a day, so it's pretty much, it's cool, but it's not really the full experience, if that makes sense. Put in another Zappy dose here to drop. Yes, easy. Go to the description of the video. There's a link there that says become a member. Click on that. It walks you through all the stuff. All right, so Trapinch number 3, I think. Again, I wanted to save these for you guys, because with my luck, when I do things early on releases, I always get a shiny off stream, so I wanted to see if we can get it on stream. My signing stuff in Chicago? If people ask, yeah. I never say no to stuff like that, but I definitely don't go around like, hey, yo, give me your hat, let me sign that, you know? People ask me a couple times in LA, though, which, of course, I oblige. Hey, what's up, Hooch? Got a Latios with a Shadow 4-star Latios. Really? Wow. That's pretty sick. Yeah, Rail, I don't know. We already have tickets, but I want to see if I can switch them so I can play the Thursday. And not shiny 704. Gonna have Wooper cards ready. Dude, Axolotl, I was looking through some old vintage stuff. I have a super rare... I mean, they haven't made too many, like, expensive Wooper cards, but I have a lot of the first ones they ever made from back in the day. Because, yeah, Gen 2 was, like, mind-blowing to me. Being a Gen 1 lad, as soon as we got Gen 2, I was like, what? There could be more? How to get the red or green Pansy, the regionals. So you have to go to... One of them, I think, is in Europe. One of them is APAC. So, like, Asia and I think New Zealand, Australia. So, yeah, they're regionals. You can get them at, like, GoFest and stuff sometimes. I think that's when I got mine. But I don't actually have the shinies of the whole family yet. I think I still need the green monkey. Pretty sure anyways. Can I make a pile? Yeah, I've been going through some stuff. The next time we stream members, well, I'll pull out some cards. There's just so much stuff to go through, man. Oh, dude, Hundo Dedenne. Where's that from? Hold on, was that from... It was in the wild? I would have thought that would be like in the past. Okay, sick. We'll take that. Why didn't he shine? That's actually boosted right now. Imagine a wild Shundo. Hey, Zoe, what's up? First edition, Neo... Oh, Wooper, nice. That might be one of the first ones. I gotta look for it, but I think there's like... I think he was in Southern Island set 2, which is super rare. I know he's in the Neo sets. They don't give Wooper too much love. I don't think he's ever had like an alt art card or anything like that. Mr. Pikachu. Especially shiny ones. There might be shiny Woopers in like Paldean Fates or something like that, or Shining Fates, but there's not too many shiny Wooper cards kicking around. One of your friends got the shiny Dynamax Trapinch. Nice. Any shinies? So far, just one. We got a Kanto Rat. And we also got a Hundo Dedenne, which is pretty random. I've only been live for like 20 minutes, though, so not too bad. It's been a good start to the day. I just like getting one early, because usually the streams I don't get one early, it's like pulling teeth. Also, yo, is that gym under construction? It looks weird, doesn't it? It's not. I thought it was going to say gym's under construction, but apparently it's not. All right, well, let's run across the road. I got to extend my daily incense here, too. So I think Kyurem is going to be out in actually 5 more minutes. As long as we keep an eye on that. Bronzor's his fave. It is not his fave. We don't like Bronzor here. We're just beside the bonking lights. Dropping in to say what's up. Hey, what's up, dude? How's your day going? Have you done any of the Dynamax Trappies yet? It's not the most exciting for most people, but I'm kind of hyped to have them. The Flygon's pretty cool. Like, dude, shiny Flygon. I don't know why. I think that would look very good as a Dynamax. They kind of did this guy dirty, man. He's not really involved in, like, any big events ever. Rail with the 5 says, haven't decided yet. Might fly out Wednesday. Get a hotel for Wednesday, Thursday. People have a place to drop their bags when people arrive. Thanks for the 5, man. Yeah, I got to figure stuff out, too. I usually like playing the early days for GoFest. If you're going to travel there, it doesn't make too much sense to, like, only dip your toes in the water, right? You might as well dive fully in. Thanks for the 5 again, man. But yeah, I got to figure that out myself. 2 checks. Number 1 is Mareep the Sheep. We know we want something in like the 420s, I think. Number 2 is a Pika that is a 402 for the Hundo we want. Neither of those are good. Yo, Easy Bomb. Thanks for being a member, man. If you want to go ahead and drop your code to be added, that does come with being a member. So first of all, thanks for the support on the channel. And number 2, yeah, just let me know if you do want to drop your code. We'll get you added, man. Also a Janty. This guy used to shine all the time in the days of Perma Boost. Now he's like kind of a rare-ish shiny. Today I evolved Pikachu into Raichu. Nice. That's always one of my go-tos for the playthroughs of like the actual mainline games. Not in this game, but like Raichu's pretty good in a lot of the main series games. And especially like a budget one too, you don't have to work too hard to get it. Well, let's power up this guy again. This Pikachu's getting buff. Let me get it. Says easy sounds good, man. Alright, number 1 is another Mareep. I don't think the chances are too high of getting anything good from these. I guess a Pikachu would be boosted right now. Number 2 is the Chew at a 392. Imagine a Shundo out of there. Can I call you Mr. Pidgeot? Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna forget that just because your name is not that, you know? I usually call people by their name. Grass types is the Ivysaur. 703. Could that be good? I know the Hundo for Charmeleon, I think is 706. But they're, you know, totally different mons. 703. Nah, it's terrible. Okay, never mind. It's a Shuppet here too. Nice. What happens when you have full friends list? You get new members? Won't have to worry about that till it happens. Which honestly, man, people usually become a member and then they don't renew their membership. And then obviously I can't keep people that aren't, so it's a constant flow of people coming in and out, I would say. So you don't got to worry about that. That's for me to worry about. That's my invite thing. I didn't see anything, Easy Bomb. It's a friend code. Your trainer code's what I need. So you go in to add a friend. There's a number. It's 12 digits long. Gotta show me what that is. The link thing doesn't really do anything. You call him by my nickname, Nundo Harry? Nundo Nary. No, it's Hundo Harry. Nundo Nary's crazy. Well, let's hop into another one of these guys. It's actually kind of warming up here a little bit. I shouldn't jinx it by saying that, but it's warming up a little bit. Also, what's up, Kristen? My bad if I missed you come in. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. Lovely to see you, Kurton. 95% from Kamal. Okay. Not so bad. Figured getting in early would have a spot. People to drop bags and stuff. Yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, that's a nice thing to do, but just do whatever works out for you too, right? So you never know. I'd hate that, like, you know, you do that on purpose and then people end up coming a later day or whatever. Purifiable for Kamal, says Callie. All right, here we go. How's your day been, Kristen? Any luck with the The Dynamax, I was going to call them Flygons, the Trapinch. I'm sure Elena's going for these, because Trapinch is her guy. Septic, what's up? Yeah, Easy Bomb. No, it's numbers. We're looking for numbers, like I said. 12 numbers in a trainer code. Right, here we go. So yeah, you go to add a friend, it should be the same thing. You go to add a friend, it'll say your trainer code. Why? Well, that's just kind of how it works. All right, sweet. Just finished working out to Steven. Nice. Got a shiny Trapinch for flying. Beautiful. Diego, what's up, man? It was green. It's a good-looking shiny. I don't know if she likes bugs in general, Callie. She might, but I know she likes this guy. Well, the final evolution. Yeah, Rail. Either way, it's a nice thing to do. Yeah, so easy. You got to go to your friends list, and then go to add a friend. And it's called the trainer code. I can't make it much simpler. And not shiny on that one, a 710. I can't show you mine, or I would give you an example, but if I go in here, click on your guy at the bottom, right, just like that, add a friend. Click on that tab. That's going to pull up like a barcode, and it's going to pull up also your trainer code. The trainer code is the one that we need, but I can't do that on mine because obviously that's going to show you my code. All right, Zoe, no worries. Thanks for chilling today. Hey, Carl, thanks for the 2. Says 728 is the hundo for Trapinch. Okay, now we know. Dude, I was actually close then. Show some love for Carl with a crispy 2, by the way. And thanks again for boosting the Discord server yesterday. Awesome thing to do. I'm sure a lot of people are going to appreciate that. The Discord goers. Also, Miltank. Easy. Okay, sweet. I see it now. Let me get the next spawn off the Daily Incense. We'll get you added, dude. But yeah, that's the one. That looks like that should be the proper code. Yeah, I don't know what the other thing is for. I don't know why they give you like a letters one too. There's probably some way you can add it with that, but I don't know. We just do the code. All right, give me one sec. Also, in the meantime, Gyarados is telling you guys, if you're brand new to the channel, definitely subscribe. It is free. Helps out a tremendous amount with keeping the channel rocking and rolling. Hey, Banzuki, thanks for pinning that, man. Also, what's up? How's your day going? The purifiable 26-year-old. That is the best name for Banzuki. It's exactly what he is. All right, you should see the invite now. Okay, and also, we got to extend our Daily Incense. I'm pretty sure it just ran out now, so should be safe to go a full hour. I usually try to gauge it on, like, rainy days and stuff, but I think we'll be fine today. Do I have secrets to get legends? I do. So what I'm going to tell you is classified. So you got to put a raid pass into a gym. And then the gym is a raid. You beat the raid and you get a legendary. I know. It's pretty crazy stuff, but that's how you get it. Yeah, you just do raids, man. There's no secrets to doing that. Like the live, says Carl. Definitely do that. It is free. Dude, all the buttons, that's the crazy thing. YouTube is literally obviously free to watch everything. And the best way to support it is by you guys clicking buttons that are free. So, I don't know. It seems like a thing you got to convince people to do, but if you guys click the buttons, I keep doing it. Hey, what's up, Corbin? It is like a crazy thing I always think about. Like everyone's like goal on YouTube, you know, to hit a certain amount of subs. People could give you your dream for a free button, but for some reason they don't want to always do that. But you guys should. You guys should definitely hit the free button because it makes people happy and it literally is nothing. Platinum medals are going to be so the bane of my life, says Viloop. Nah, they kind of just come like the more you play. They seem like daunting now. The best one though is, man, just quick catch everything. The catch medals are the best because they're going to help you catch more Pokemon easier too. And they just kind of rack up passively, I would say. You said click button, says Rail. I did. Yeah, don't drop your code randomly. That's we're telling members to do that. Gotta be a member to be added, so. All right, here we go. Me and Mr. Rail, Mr. Raleigh in here. Any tips on how to get legendaries as a beginner? Yeah, so again, do raids, like I was just saying 20 seconds prior to this, is legendary raids, 5-star raids. Once you complete the raid, you get an encounter with the raid boss, guaranteed. So that's pretty much the only way, and obviously the best way to get legendaries. And it's not very tough to do. As long as you have some friends in the raid, should be easy. Hey, Squidward, thanks for the sub, man. How do you have loads of my third favorite Pokemon? What's your third favorite? You have to let me know what the third favorite is. Harry says, time to get railed. Oh my goodness. This one's going to be shiny, says Steven. You think so? According to my tracker, I'm at 15 platinums. When I check, I only have 14. Doesn't make sense. Really? You got to be local to trade, so I can't trade you anything. How Pokemon Go works is it is a GPS-based game, so unless you're local, you can't trade. Tips on Ho-Oh raids? Well, when they come around, you just do them. So Pokemon Go, you can't raid anything you want every day of the week. There's a certain amount of raids in raids per week, so it's not available right now. And not shiny on that one. But yeah, when Ho-Oh comes around, like right now you can see we have Regidrago and Shadow Latios. So if I wanted one of these, I go to the raids, beat the raid, bada boom, bada bing. But if I want Ho-Oh, I'm going to have to wait for Ho-Oh to come back, right? Which he's not available right now. RPG plus GPS game. Yeah, exactly. Let me restart the game, by the way, too. It's running kind of laggy, but... Main series games, you can wonder trade and do whatever you want. This game is GPS-based, right? So they want you to interact with real people in the real world. So by that, you got to be local to trade. Dialga's the third favorite. I've rated Dialga a ton. Just because I use the candy so much for Aurora time. Hypno. Yo, shiny Hypno would have been pretty cool. Obviously, I prefer Drowsy, but... What's my strongest Pokemon? Primal Groudon. It's a 66-72 CP, so the top CP in the game. And I do have a Shundo of that. It's the best thing you got today? We got a Hundo of Dedenne, which isn't the best. We also got a shiny Rattata, but I just started. Not everything is log in for 2 seconds and win the lottery type scenario, right? Sometimes you got to play the game for a little bit to get some good stuff. We're hoping to get a Galarian Bird today. Go to Gigantamax. Well, there's none available, or I would be. I know what events are on in the game, because obviously I play this game every day, but there is no Gigantamax raids currently. I do have Gigantamax raid bosses that I've caught before, right? I've got a Gigantamax, I guess, filter by like this. I do have G-Maxes, but you can't raid them every day of the week. They have to be around, which they're currently not. Strongest Pokemon's Keldeo, nice. Keldeo's good, man. Honestly, I powered mine up to level 50, even though it's not a great IV. Please not negative, says Rail. Yeah, 18 is, I guess, respectable. Not really. Also, weird how things, like, respawn in after you catch them. It's a glitch that happened with that Scyther over there. I just saw it twice in a row. Okay, there's a Drago there. There's a Latios. 2 Latios. Okay. Might as well go do those all. I'm still trying to get a purifiable Shundo the Latios. Gonna get banned if I ask to trade for Dialga? Well, you were just here when I told you I can't trade. Right? So, if we just critical think for just 2 seconds, you know, it's probably not gonna be worth asking. Driving today? No, I'm walking. Nope, I'm walking. Not raining today. Catch 5 different species, nice. The hippo. Yeah, when we get there, Benjamin. Which we're currently not there, as you can see. We do send invites to members, but I feel like I gotta make this clear. It's not a demand system, it's when we get there. Which, again, we're not there right now. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm gonna start maybe being a little selective on the comments I read. I almost feel like I'm getting trolled, but I don't think I am. I think it's just, I don't know. Anyways, yo, Retro Kid, Tiamat, thanks for the subs, man. Let's go. Yeah, like Banzuki said. So when the other person asked me to trade and I said we can't, it's the same for everyone else who asks after that. Just like Banzuki said there. Shundo guaranteed, says Nixon. A guaranteed Shundo, huh? I would just take a shiny. I don't really even care. Like, obviously a Shundo of this would be cool, but any shiny of this would be sweet. Because, like, most of the new Dynamax that come out, I don't get. I did get Woobat. But before that, man, I think it's definitely been a little while. Top 3 are Arceus, Kyogre, Dialga. All the Legenditos. All right, man. Number 5 is not shiny either in a 705. We're getting our checks in, which is fine. I'm going to do the Drago and then Laddie. Yeah, okay. Just so we can keep our bird loop going, I think. And also, too, I'll quickly flash it. I can't show the IV of it, so I'm going to post that as the video tonight. But me and Boogs yesterday did an awesome trade. You see anything there, Mr. Boogs? I didn't have that either, so very sick. I'm pumped about that trade. And again, I will show the IVs later on. I just didn't want to spoil the video. You're down for Drago, says Pace? Okay. That sounds good. We need a replacement Mischievous for the one that I had to run away from that one day. The Lots 1 in 64 says AMG. I think so. For Dynamax, I would guess maybe 1 in 128. It's hard to say, man. I don't actually know. Mr. Ecans. And yeah, I was thinking back before. We haven't got a Shadow Latios in a lot of raids. We've been hunting that thing into extinction the last handful of days. And literally none of them shining. So I feel like today is the day we're finally going to get one. Also, too, with snowy weather boost, it is another prime day. Get ourselves potentially a level 1 bird. Maybe Master Ball Zapdos today. JHLand, what's up, man? How you doing? Let me get 2 more spawns, and then we'll hop in on this guy. Daily Incense spawns, that is. For reasons I cannot rage about at the moment. I need you to pick up something later. All right. Yeah, let me know. I think this is going to be a Alolan Raichu. Oh, it is. That would have looked awesome in the snow. I'm still pumped that we got this guy at this event, too. It's another white whale of mine. If we didn't have a Alolan Raichu for, like, what, the first 3 years it's been released? I think it's been out for a while. Have you used all your Master Balls? No. Like I was just saying less than 10 seconds ago. We might use one today if we see a Zapdos. That's what I just got done saying with the previous sentence. We got the Palmy. Alright, let's hop in on this guy now. Let's do it. Rage against the machine? Alright, Drago, let's go. Still got hope for Kyurem? I'm missing the energy. Oh, yeah, I mean, it'll come back. It's just like, obviously they don't keep it coming back one after another, but Kyurem is one we're going to get at least a couple times a year, I think, for a while. So if you hang tight, you will eventually get the energy you need. Let's also get my Eve in there. There we go. Yannick says how. Yup, that's words. Those are words. 5 of us sick. Pokemon cards arrive tomorrow. Are packs the same packs you're talking about, Callie, or are they actual like singles? When is Mareep Spotlight Hour? No, it already passed Byloop. It already passed. Tonight, I think, is Joltik. And it's the last of the Spotlight Hours that we know of for a little while because this is the last day of the event. It ends tonight at 8 o'clock, I believe. Gonna be staring out the window till they come? Yeah, easy. I sent you a raid invite. So you gotta go to your game and accept it. I'll keep it open for you, but yeah. You were the first invite that I sent. Alright, looks like you might have missed it. I don't know. There'll be other raids, but yeah, you gotta have your game open, be following along and stuff. Sweet, here we go. 76% from Harry. Zopax. I think you told me about those packs, what, yesterday? I want to open packs real bad. It's really tough to find them. I was actually looking, there's like a couple decent like Sword and Shield products, believe it or not, that are still undervalued-ish. I wouldn't say undervalued, but like openable value. Those Marnie, like milk container, like I think they're called a Premium Tournament Collection. Those have Sword and Shield packs in them. And they're not like that expensive yet. I've been thinking about buying some of those to rip. Even though Sword and Shield pull rates kind of suck. Don't have enough coins. It's Easy Bomb? Yeah. Alright, no worries, man. But yeah, like I said, you'd have to have a remote pass to join them. Gamer says almost lost the stream. What happened? Like you just closed the app? Alright, let's see. $16.99 is the hundo. And this is, I think, one of the last Dragos I don't have a hundo of. $16.91. Dude, that's really good. Probably 96, maybe? It's going to be up there. Cat says yes. Is it shiny? It is not. Okay. That's still probably one of the better IVs. It's not going to be better than my shiny 98. Because the shiny 98, I think when I caught it was a 16... I want to say 1696 or something like that. I'll still half-heartedly try to catch this guy, though, as we walk away. If he was shiny, he'd be a big deal. I actually would debate maxing out another one of these if I get a good shiny IV, because I use it all the time. Stamina Specialist. The Stamina Specialist is a weird label rail. I don't think anyone's ever talking about their raid stamina. I think Pokemon Go's having a laugh. Alright, easy. See you, man. Miltank. We got to get another one of these to make up for the last one, too. Ran away from one of those on that stream for the 500k. That Nimble, Mischievous. Oh, man. There was so many other shinies. Other good ones in there. Blazer, what's up? This one gives us Magnemite. Yeah, this one's, I think, a total mixed bag of all the spawns from the event, I believe. Seems like I always get something different out of that. Laddie, Drago. Then going to be 2 more Laddies. And a Drago up there. We're going to have raids for a while. Once we get all the raids done, then I'll go to the bird park. Because they're all kind of on the way anyways. Weirdest flex, says Rail. Hey, what's up, Cleo? How's your day going? Had a home spawn Bronzor. Not too good. The Bronzor, like, why would they even think to make that Pokemon? Are there any fans out there? Is anyone, like, get excited when they see it or they get a Pokemon card of Bronzor? It just seems like one of those mons they made for absolutely no reason. I'm a little bit biased on saying that, but it just seems like a waste. Can't get it in from here. Very rude. Power-ups we'll keep for now. Catch 3 Pikachus. It's very funny getting Mimikyu from that, because it seems like a no-brainer you get the Pikas. And then most times lately it's Mimikyu. And we'll see if we keep the snow boost throughout the day. I kind of hope we do have a better chance of hunting level 1 birds. But noticing a lot of other people seem to encounter level 1 birds frequently enough. Just in my neck of the woods is always windy weather. Yo, Pack Ripper, thanks for the 1, man. Appreciate the 1 bomb. Lost all my Gibbles, says Holy Gibble. What do you mean you lost all your Gibbles? You transfer them or lose your account or something like that? Get a shiny Fletchling while I was doing battle zones in ZA. Nice. That's cool. Alright, sweet. Yeah, Cat, I don't know what comment that is. That doesn't make much sense. 6 of us, nice. Love Fletchling. I like Fletchy too. I feel like he's a cool guy. Also, there's some trees around here that you can tell have been eaten, like half eaten by beavers. Looks so weird, man. To see a tree that's been like chewed on. Think about how crazy beavers are. Like literally just eating trees for fun. Was banned for a reason. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you get banned in the game, it's usually for some nefarious acts. So hopefully they give your account back, but I don't know. I've never been banned because I don't do that. Steven says Bidoof. Lord Bidoof. Imagine when they make, I guess, I was going to say when they make Shiny Shadow Bidoof, but it will be available. Next time a Bidoof comes to the Shadow Grunts, it has been there in the past. But that'll be Shiny eligible. That's kind of sick. Beavers gotta have steel jaws? What do you mean eating trees? I think they do it because their teeth grow so fast. Like, rodent species have a problem with, like, their teeth just growing insanely long. So I think, like, them and rats and other, like, gross stuff like that, I'm pretty sure chew on things to, like, gnaw their teeth down, which is... Dude, imagine that. Dude, picture your front teeth right now. Picture that you had to chew on something to grind them down. Like, oh. I get shivers even saying that. Just a gross feeling. Decent remote trade for one shiny Zangoose. Nice. I love Zangoose. And yeah, Gilly, my favorite is definitely the Gare Bear. Gyarados. Yo, this is... Dude, yo, this is a purifiable, I think. I was thinking weather boosted. 2178 is the hundo. This is 2164. Yo, dude, if this shines... If this shines, there is a decent chance this is a purifiable Shundo. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We've got close to this so many times. Oh, dude, please don't let me down. Come on. You say that every time? I definitely don't. We haven't had a good IV on Latios in 25 raids. So I haven't said it for 25 raids. The last time I would have said that is when we had another Purifiable. So you can see why I would have said it then. Dang. This one, as long as it doesn't have 15 attack, should be Purifiable for sure, because it's 14 off. Stupid airplane. Didn't steal your shiny this time. What's up, Snom? 95 from Wanzuki. I could have used that before. Ever had the feeling when you scratch paper makes your teeth jittery? I had that with cotton, actually. Touching cottony things I don't like. I don't know why. It gives me that exact feeling you're talking about. Okay, it's been caught, man. Yo, I kind of hope it has 15 attack. Don't be Purifiable. Oh, dude, that would have been a heartbreak. That's a Purifiable 98. That's fine. That's 100% cool. I mean, it's kind of still not cool because it's playing games with me. It's teasing me. But I'd rather not have another Purifiable one because that's just been adding up. It's been adding up on our patience a little bit too much. Get another Zappy Dose over here. Oh my goodness. Zinker says, how are you today? I'm good, man. How about you? Angie Thy First. What's up? I like the name. I'll leave it open for another 10 seconds or so. We got Cheyenne hopping in. Sometimes it's good not to get a shiny, says Dare. I guess there's two sides to that coin, right? Like, I still could have purified that and had, like, another Hundo Mega, I guess. It just hurts that I've been that close. Like, man, we had 8 checks for Latias. I've had, I think, 4 or 5 purifiables for Latios. You can see why I'm obsessed with Shadow Raids, because, like, you get that close to getting Shundos all the time. Do I have a shiny 100% Zard, says Pack Ripper? No, I have a shiny 98. I've never got the Shundo. Zard is one I've been chasing. So I love Charizard. But I have not been able to get my hands on the Shundo. You see the Go Bigger events is Mr. Real. Is that the one with the G-Maxes coming back? The starters? Board Ghost says hello. What's up, man? Only took me 41 raids to get a... Dude, Floki, 41 raids? They did you dirty. I guess, yeah, I was going to say... I guess that's going from 5% expected odds to 2.5%. Still rough, though, when you look at it in that term, that amount of raids. Come on. No shiny on this one either. So far, the raids have... they've not been... Not so good. We're cooking up something, though. There's a couple more laddies up here, and then there's another Drago as well. Angry says, Buzz. Is Beedrill here? There's a good amount of spawns back here now. I don't know exactly what changed, but like this little area, I know they're all small spawns, so it doesn't look that impressive here, but this area seems to have got beefed up a little bit more. I'll have to remember that for like comm days and stuff. What's the hundo for Dynamax Trapinch? I think Carl told us it was a 728. And yeah, Dynamax can't be weather boosted for whatever reason. That's not a mechanic for them, so always going to be 728. The Skunky Boy. Well, let's do Drago and then Laddie. And then, I guess, another Drago. Yeah, okay, then we'll go to the bird park. That is the official plan. Usually I'd already have headed to the bird park by now, but we had a lot of side quests to do with all these raids. I just feel bad if I left them behind. Like the stream, be like Reese, but not too much like Reese. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a dangerous precedent. Dude, I was trying to not step on gross stuff. Is Reese here? Reese is here. Dude, what's up, man? My bad, dude. There's a bunch of things that have been exposed from the melting snow here that I've been trying to dodge. But good to see you, man. And yeah, do what Reese said. I don't know what that is, Angry. I have no idea what that is. Don't be like me, says Reese. Reese is here. He just snuck in the back door. We didn't even notice him. Bro, why no answer me, says Reese. I know. Okay, sweet. Heal up the boys. I think there's still 10 minutes left in the next one. All right, sounds good. 4 of us, sweet. Dude, there's like a homeless guy there that's stealing bottles out of something. He's like, I'm taking these back. All right, that sounds good. Reese teleported? He did. He did indeed. 4-piece McNugget meal. Let's go. Let's get it. Zaddy Reese's, says Callie. Got a shiny Galarian Bird. An 809 speed 98, really? Why is your shiny Rayquaza named Lunch? Because it came from lunch. I got you on the next one, Benjamin. I had to know a little bit earlier. Because we're already in the raid. Make sure you go to live, man. Whenever you can, check that you're at live, Benjamin. Honeybee and Archie Games, thanks for the subs. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hash, what's up, dude? New Subways, says Reese. Hopefully they're better than my Subways. Kristen with a gift that goes to 8X if you're in the house. I think 8X was here earlier today. Well, thank you so much, as always, for the nifty gifty Kurton. And if you are here, please say thank you to the one, the only, the Kurton Derulo, the Crouton Gifty. Poor Kristen has so many different names. It's one of those things where, like, I often almost lose what her real name is from calling her straight up nonsense. And she knows it's out of love, but it does feel a little bit ridiculous sometimes. Like Jersey Mike's more, says Ghost. We do have one of those around here now, I think. I don't think I've ever eaten there, though. Your mom got a Hundo Reg Drago, nice. Croutons with my show, says Banzuki. Okay, let's see what we got. $16.99 is the Hundo, that's $16.42. Not too good. Got done with my grocery shopping. Fridge full of water and Gatorade, says Hash. Sounds fantastic. That sounds up my alley. All right, what do we got? No shiny in the Drago. Let's run far away. Yo, DH with 17 months. The message just says 17. He says count them. Man, thank you so much for 17 months support on the channel, DH. An absolute legend. We were saying before, memberships have only been open, I think, for 19. Like, just hit 19 a few days ago. So, dude, DH being here for 17 is wild. Show some big love for the legend, and I hope you've been well. I know we don't get to talk as much as we used to, but I really hope things are going good, man. 1738, says Callie. What did he say after that? Well, let's try to sneak into this lat before it's gone. One more time, make sure you show some love for DH. Who's flexing the BMW in the Discord, says Byloop? I have no idea. I didn't see that. Is it in brags and flexes? Everyone else is posting shundos. Mason and Jay Shan, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Okay, let's hop in here. He's like, hey, what's up, hello? Oh, that's what he said. Okay. Yannick says I'm back. What's up? Spam some invititos. Again, anyone who's a newer member might not know, but if you do ever want invites, put your status to online. I try to just send them randomly that way, but more likely anyways to remember. I can flex the parking spot where my car used to be, says Cleo. Just thinking back on days past. Need to go peep it, says Viloop. Really? Someone posting their car up in there is kind of hilarious. Also, if you guys missed the beginning of the stream, we got a double XS, a tiny Wug Trio today. And before anyone piles on Wug Trio, it's cold out. It was snowy weather boosted, okay? He looks better in the summer, so we'll just lay off him for now. No more car for me, says Cleo. I mean, you're probably saving a pile of money at least. I know having a car is nice, but cars, it's expensive for sure. 7 people. Hey, Christic, what's up? Do you want to join the weekly challenge for 5 days? Yeah, Reese, we will. I was going to say, I go in order of whoever's, like, up next for remotes, and yeah, you're up next, and I forget who else. I'll have to go look. I've been trying to be good about going in order, though, so that everyone gets their trade in, like, the fastest we can. What's my favorite, says Pack Ripper? I like Gyarados. It's just a PNG with a white background ripped straight from Google, says Viloop. Okay. Okay, it's one of those. I gotcha. I understand. Also, why is it not using my Mega Guardy? I Mega Guardy so I could get the XL candies for, why am I forgetting the name? Mimikyu, but I should also be using it in these battles, you'd think. Getting a shine, he says, yeah, I hope so. Actually, you know what? We are pretty due. I've done a lot of these raids. I just hope the next time I get a shiny, it's on a purifiable. Because I have done hundreds of these. Going back to the last time this is around, we have raided Latios into the ground. Hey, Mike, what's up, dude? Okay, sweet. We're almost there. So 2178. I'm so used to this thing being weather boosted, but it will not be. So yeah, 2178 is the hundo. Good luck, everyone in here. Got a shiny first raid, did you? That's always nice. I think this said 2045. That is absolute stink. Look at Arlo. He's like, stop crying. It's not that bad. It feels worse when you get a bad one from Arlo. He's already like the biggest letdown of the leaders. But a green one? No. Thanks for nothing. Stupid Arlie giving me nothing. Oh, there is a Mimikyu there, though. I'm still scratching and clawing to see if I can get myself to 296 XL candies before Mimikyu's gone. I don't know if we can do it or not. It's going to be a far cry to get there, I think. Mint chocolate chip airplane. It is a half-decent shiny. I think that I like... I've said this before, but I like Latios better as a shiny, but Latios better as an actual, like, Pokemon. If that makes sense. Shiny not purifiable for Ghost, dang. In Dollar General from an invite. Dollar General? I don't think we have those here. We just have, like, the traditional Dollarama, I think. I haven't been to a dollar store in a long time. It's always fun going in there. It just smells like chemicals and plastic. That's why I hate Team Go Rocket. Make Mimikyu your buddy. Yeah, I could do that, Hash. The thing is, putting a max level 3 Mega on, typically you get like 1 or 2 XLs per catch. And then it's a guaranteed XL candy for trades this season too. So I can probably get it like that. Because I am trying to work on best buddying this thing in the meantime. If I don't get it, I have XL rare candies, but... And also you could debate, Mimikyu is not useful at all right now. You're not allowed to use it. I just kind of want to max it out for fun. Okay, sweet. Here we go. Ready to Latias into the ground for one. One stinky shiny, says Byloop. It is still cool, though. I hope that, like, the next month we get some new shiny shadows. Because of, like, way back when, Latios and Latias were new. And then there was, I guess, Cresselia and Darkrai. Those 4 would be the newest ones. But I hope they pick something totally random to bring to Shadow Raids. It's not that big of a deal for Pogo to release one shiny Shadow Legendary per month, right? And we get something new to, like, really go all in on. I just don't like these recycled Reggies and stuff. I don't know. Was at the gym and saw Cliff doing questionable things in the locker rooms as Steven? Yeah, I don't know. He claims that there's just water in that syringe, but I don't know why he's got to be putting it into his butt. I don't know about that. Use Mimikyu to shield? So you don't have to waste shields? You're not allowed to use it, though, is what I mean. Like, you're not allowed to use it in Go Battle League, or in raids, or at gyms. Which I'm not sure why. Like, I'm kind of wondering if it's, like, busted. Like, if it's, like, really good in raids or something. Let's see what happens. Come on. Not shiny. Pace says we could do our lucky trade in Chicago. Get others in your weekly challenge. Okay, up to you, man. Yeah, I mean, what I've been doing is, like, I wait until I get within, I would say, under 20 days of Forever Friends, and then start doing the weekly challenges, just so that I can get, you know, do each one in a timely manner like that. Because otherwise, if you pick people that you're, like, 3 months away from, then it takes some time. How much you want to bet that it'll snow in Chicago Go Fest? Better not. That would be wild. I think there's no chance of that. That time of the year, anyways. Maybe if I'm going, that would be the luck. Is there any more raids? Okay, I think it's finally time to go to Bird Park, man. Yeah, it's finally time. Sick. Also, this gives us Mareep the Sheep, a 410. That was kind of a lot of raids before. Usually I'm already heading to Bird Park by now. Yeah, Klexa, feel better. Sorry to hear that. Thanks for the luck on the grind tonight. But yeah, get feeling better, and we'll see you on the next one. That's no good. I've been having that at night lately, like in a different way, where I'll get like headaches and stuff randomly. So I kind of know what you mean. It's no fun. What should I throw in here? Well, let's go with my new boy from Boogs. I'm still so pumped to have that, man. I need the Sensei one now. The one from, I think it's the Asia one, right? I got the other one, the Bally one, I think, from Gav. Obviously, I have the Pom-Pom one here. So yeah, there's one more to go. Also, what's the first bird of the day going to be? I feel like it's going to be Articuno today. I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to be an Articuno type of a day. One sec, let me... My cord's all falling out down my side here. Oh my god, how long has that been off? Yo, dude, wait! What? Elva again! 20 gifted? Dude, my charger's falling out of my bag here. I look back and see a gazillion names. Oh my god, yo, Elva gifted 50 yesterday, 20 today. Oh my god, Articuno. Articuno. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been crazy. Dude, I just freaking called this. He says bird luck. Dude, it worked. Yo, put a W Elva in the chat right now. What just happened right there? I'm feeling Articuno. He drops 20 gifted. Bird right here. Oh my god. Yo, let me scamper across the road here and we're gonna get a good throw on this guy. Elva, if we catch this, I'm naming this after you. It's still kind of a big bird for not being weather boosted. I don't know. We're gonna need some luck. Hiram's not running either. Bro forced a Kuno spawn. That was crazy, man. Dude, Elva, thank you again. I literally noticed my charger is falling out of my bag. I look down for 1 second, look back up, I'm like, holy names! Love me a Kuno. When he attacks, we strike. Alright, man, here we go. The great throw, come on. One, sir. Oh, yo, he stayed. It's meant to be. Dude, it's literally meant to be. Oh my god. Holy names, Batman, says Banzuki. Yo, he actually stayed. I think that he wants to come home. Boogs, what's up, man? Says, get him. Man, how nice does that look with the snow backdrop, too? When he strikes, we go. All right, man, here we go. Attempt number 2. The great throw, come on. 1, 2, no! Oh, dude, that was... That makes it so much more painful when they run on the second throw. Alva, we tried, man. Ah, I feel, dude, that would have been such a perfect moment for that. Either way, thank you again for the 20... Dude, 20 gifted is insane. And if you guys weren't here yesterday, Alva did 50 gifted, the cap. Literally YouTube cap. So close. Oh, dude. I called that, though. I mean, Alva sent the bird luck, but I knew it was going to be Articuno. That was like 2 seconds before. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling Articuno. Pump fake by Articuno. I would rather he just run away straight up than pull that, you know? Like, just don't even give me a shot. Just run away. The second one hurts, dude. 3 shakes total. Posted a pack art set in the Discord. I think you'll like them. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, you know what pack I really want to get by, Loop? I've been scoping them, but they're like, I'm going to try to get like one from an auction at some point. Is the base set 2 Gyarados, man. Base set 2 Gyarados artwork looks so sick. But those packs are expensive, and usually when they're not, like, they're on sale, they're from like a sketch seller. So I'm trying to like eventually find one in an auction cheap, but from like a reputable source. Yeah, 3 shakes total. I've only accounted that way. Dude, that was crazy. Oh, 6 minutes until... Is that a legit one? No, it's not. Okay, it's a laddie. The 3 stars are not easy to find for some reason. I'm still down for the laddie, but like, why couldn't it actually be the raid that we're going for? Yo, Carl with a 20 says 20 for a 20. Dude, thank you so much for the crazy dono, man. Give it up for Carl, and of course Alva before. The tag team duo, they were at it yesterday too. Coral, thanks for the 20 for 20. I love reading it that way, Callie. Coral. What a guy. How much are those packs on average? Shane, they're like, in Canadian dollars, I think like $500 for base set 2. The thing is, you'd be buying them like probably light packs. You just want it for like the pack artwork, I guess. But yo, thanks again, man. Alva with the 20 gifted. Coral with the 20. Whoa, Callie with a 20. 20 for a 20 for a 20? Oh my God, Callie, thank you so much. Keep the love rolling. What is happening right now? I don't know. Make sure you show, though, like I said, some big love for Coral, for Alva, and the lovely Callie as well. You guys are the best, man. Really appreciate that. It's just exploded. We went from having no birds and no chaos to having chaos and, well, I guess one bird. Garlic, thanks for the gift. It goes to Vincent Galloway. If you're in the house, man, you know what to do. Thank Garlic. You guys really don't have to do that, man, but oh my God. I feel like that just escalated very quickly. We're just chilling, playing our game, and boom, pow, right in the kisser. And Dunsparce is here too. Jackson, what's up, man? GamerCat says how. How is the word of the day. That's all I'm gonna say to people. I'm just gonna go to like the grocery store, look at the person working there, and be like, yo, how? See what they say. Can't tell us what to do? It's weird that you keep telling us what to do? I wouldn't dream of it. Not in 1,000 years. Exactly, shut up and take my money, says Callie. Well, I appreciate it. My God, you guys are crazy, man. The commentary is the funnier part of it, though, I think. Reading the comments that go with it. I might hop in on this one with... Yeah, I think I will. Let me get one more spawn. If it's still open, Shane, then I'm coming. I got a Zapdos here last week. Doing anything special? Looking for Galarian Birds. We just had one run. Galarian Birds, and then obviously, like, ideally Shundo hunting from raids. Zapdos at 421, says Elena? Or Shiny Caterpie? They're not at all the same. They're, I don't know. I'd take either one of them, though. Also, am I going to get a Daily Incense spawn? It's Palmy? Oh my God. Alright, hopefully this is still going. If not, whatever. Has anyone got this yet, by the way? To confirm that this is still on? Ah, okay, it's fine. It's all good. I'd rather do teenies anyways, I think. How much storage do I have? 12,000. 12,000 for Mons, and then I'm not too sure how much I have for items. Less than that, though. How many birds you got? I always see you hunting them. 42. Dude, 43 has been a tough number to climb over. What am I doing? Not 4-star. Birds. Yeah, we got 42 birds, 18 shinies. But yeah, number 43 has been elusive. Like, I've had a chance to catch the 43rd bird, like, a lot of times now. They just don't want to be caught. How to get max level mega fast? You just got to do exactly what you'd think. You got to max it or mega it once per day for 30 days. There's no hack or shortcut to it. Just got to do exactly what it says. 12,000 max storage. Yes, currently it's max storage. But they'll probably up it again for GoFest. Like most big events, they give us like another additional add-on. Well, they don't give us. They let you buy more, pretty much. Remember me? I said you're my new favorite YouTuber. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back. Awesome having you in the streams. We believe in Elena? I think so. Elena for president. Or for... We don't have those here. We have prime ministers. Canada's always got to be weird, doesn't it? Got to rank W. Rank W? What's rank W? Good to see you, though, Fisher. Also, we got a minute left on that one. I might hop in. This one is the Ponkachu. Cannot get a shiny from research. Got a couple in the wild. 8, I think yours is from Kristen, I believe. Prime Munster Cheese? Prime Munster Cheese. Also, dude, a Shundo Latios with this backdrop, Snowy Beach would look so sick. Need to get that. Canada needs a new one, says Banzuki. I don't follow anything political, man. Anytime you look into any type of politics is always just not good stuff. So I just look into this game. That's the healthy way to do it. Gym's already full. There's 30 seconds. Might as well do the raid here. Because by the time I go to Bird Park and come back, I think it'll already be like hatched and expired. So yeah, we'll do this. It's going to be a Latios. Hamster says, why do you catch every Pokemon you see? Well, it is an excellent way of getting Stardust and candies. So if I go click on anything, any random Pokemon, like look at how much candy I have for all these Pokemon. So I can power up any of them that I want, and additionally, the Stardust, right? So it's good resources. Otherwise, you're kind of just leaving Pokemon behind. You might as well be catching. It's a much more efficient way of playing the game. All right, man, here we go. No, Harry Mimikyu cannot be shiny. Can we collect more than 600 link charges? So Sparse, you can, but I think you can only do that if you're claiming them from a Go Pass. So like on a day-to-day basis, I don't think there's a cap, but if you're like claiming them from a pass or whatever, I think you can get slightly over that. Pretty sure. Got 2.K link charges? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how you get them though. You already have full, and then yeah, you get them out of like your Go Pass and whatever. But I think if you don't claim them from a Go Pass, I don't think they'll give you them from gifts anymore. See my shiny train full links? Train full links. I have some. I went to the New Jersey Go Fest, so I have quite a few. They're spawning in the wild for that. 6 noise. I can't trade you, Spook. You gotta be local. The game works on a GPS basis. So GPS obviously tracks your location. You have to be local, so there's no way I could possibly trade you unless you're here in person. Forgot about link charges, says Davy. Yeah, they're only for, I guess, mega raids. The thing is, if you're going to do a random mega raid, though, it's worth swapping it, because it's free, right? You might as well use a free link charge. I always forget to do that, too. Because of you, I can fast catch? Hey, that's awesome, man. Bomb, I'm glad to hear that. That's exactly why I made that video, because people were asking me all the time, and I try to show people on the stream, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well just make a video, and then people can see the hand motion and learn how to do it, so. That's awesome. Almost at the like goal, says Carl. If you haven't already, drop a like, man. It is free. Helps out the channel tremendously. And if you're brand new to the channel, definitely subscribe. We're trying to hit 100K this year. But I need your help to do it. Maybe we'll get ourselves a random shundo today. I don't know. Going to any in-person events. How many have you been to till now? I'm going to Chicago, and I've been to 4. So I went to Unova Tour in Los Angeles last year. Went to New Jersey Go Fest. Went to Vancouver City Safari. And then this year I attended the Kalos tour in LA. So I've been to 4. The next one will be my 5th. Hey, Sharky and Harry, thank you so much for the subs. Let's go, man. How bad did it hurt to run from all the shinies, says Corey? It was not nice. Dude, there were shinies that I needed, too. Like, they weren't even, like, just trash. They were like good shinies. That was, I think, one of the hardest streams I've ever had. I literally think that might have been one of the hardest times. Green? Oh, dude, let's freaking go! The snowy laddie looks dope, man. What's up, Nick? Yo, that actually looks so sick. I just want to stare at him for a sec. It's not a good IV, but that looks really, really good. Minty Latios? I mean, this is usually a pretty good looking shiny, but yeah, I was going to say IVs aren't going to be the best, but Snowy Beach. All right, that's shiny number 2 of the day. We're cooking now. We're heating up. And we got a bird as well, right? So a bird and 2 shinies. Not so bad for like 1 hour in. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Rattata. What's with the green shinies today? What is this for? Pace enemy Dedenne? Yo, Dedenne is in raids? I didn't know Dedenne was in raids. I don't think I'll be taking you up on that one. G Fox, you gotta join more. You pop in and you get a shiny right away. Which bird? It was Articuno. He stayed for a second throw, too. He was teasing me. What should I power up? Yeah, Yamper's going to get buffed today. Yamper's going to the gym. It's going to give us 2 random checks. I haven't got anything from these power-up quests, but I've been doing a lot of them. Number 1, yeah, it's a freaking Pommy. And number 2, Chinchou, yeah, it's, I mean, probably not worth doing it. 35 checks. 0 shinies for the laddie? Dang. Man, they owe you. I've been, like, getting lucky enough seeing shinies here and there, I will say. It's not every raid, but, like, I'm probably, like, going at least 1 for 20, so I'm happy with that. How many Galarian Birds do I want? All of them. I want to catch Galarian Birds until Pokemon Go is like, yo, We ran out of birds. That's my goal, is to make them extinct. Let's hop in on this guy. Can we grab one of these now, perhaps? Lame tasks? Yeah, I mean, they're okay. If I get a shiny Trubbish, name it Gilbert? Why Gilbert? Is it worth keeping those stones I get from Team Go Rockets that help you in the raids? You mean the Purified Gems? Yeah, because Purified Gems help you subdue a raid boss. So when a 5-star raid boss gets angry, pretty much, you got to throw those gems to be able to beat them. So I would recommend keeping Purified Gems for sure. Because YouTube has one named that? I don't understand. Trapinch is a green shiny. He's a little bit off color scheme of the type of green, but he is technically green. BT eats the bird secretly. We've been over this. We said that Zapdos would be the tastiest by far. Zapdos would be the tastiest, followed by Moltres, and then Articuno would be more of like a turkey bird. A forest green, says Vanzuki. This guy actually had it was a research day. I think this is one like for the pseudo dragons. No, it wasn't called that. Aspiring dragons. So it was this and Horsey and a few other things. Kanto fried chicken. I think I've dropped almost 20 of the Zappies that we have at stops now. And not a shiny on that one, a 698. Yikes. Not good enough. He got that electrifying taste. Yeah, Zapdos does look very tasty. He just has a lot of meat on the bones, right? I feel like you'd make like some nice drumsticks with Zapdos meat. Maybe some chicken wings off of Moltres. And then, yeah, I think that Articuno would be like a Cornish hen, all bended up into your oven. What's the Hundo Trapinch? 728. Get some Pokeballs, nice. Still never got a shiny Chinchou, even with the Shiny Boost event. Really? I thankfully have them. I don't love the shiny, though. It's very subtle in my books. It's pretty useful, I guess, though. I think Lantern is kind of a beast in PvP. Articuno is a dessert? Who's eating birds for dessert? What kind of restaurant are you going to? They're like, and for dessert, yeah, I'll take some turkeys. I don't think he's a dessert food. I think he's like a... He's more of like a... I don't even know. A Thanksgiving meal bird. Favorite evolution? Umbreon, for sure. Zapdos has a bunch of electrolytes. Is Zapdos sponsored by Gatorade now? Electrolytes. Wouldn't that just mean he's full of salt? I'm going to power something up again. Not Sawaddle, though. Mareep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I keep doing these? These quests are bad. They cost me dust. He's a dinner. He's Toucandyne for $5.99. That's what Articuno is. Number 1. Okay. Our boy, as we're talking about him, number 2. Mareep again. 416 is decent, though. Palkia is a dessert? Palkia? Palkia's like a dinosaur. I don't think he'd have good meat on Palkia. I don't know about that. There's certain things that just don't look tasty. And I gotta say, Palkia is one of them. Zapdos is a salty bird. I'm just picturing he's been like rubbed into one of those like southern smoking rubs. High in electrolytes is crazy though. Yannick says stop talking about food. I'm talking about Zapdos. You guys talking about food. Have you seen Palkia's thighs? It'd be like eating a dinosaur though, wouldn't it? Also, if you want to have a mind-blowing evening, go on Netflix and watch that dinosaurs documentary. I think it's like narrated by like Morgan Freeman or something like that. And it's like, obviously AI probably, but it's like crazy, like dinosaurs going crazy on each other. It was wild, man. Blew my mind. KFC, Burb is Zapdos? Is that what they're serving in there? Is that what the Colonel was hiding that recipe for years? It was really just Zapdos? Scientists have eaten mammoth meatballs? Why would scientists eat them? Mammoth meatballs. I'm sure someone's eaten those. Cavemen back in the day would just go and slay a mammoth, and the caveman's wife would cook them up with some spaghetti. What would they make spaghetti from back in the day? I'm gonna do this, by the way. If I ever get a spawn again. Is there another stop up here? Oh, actually, this is our lucky stop. What kind of meatballs? If I can still get this one, we will. Yeah, might as well. Might as well do all of these. And I got to be running very thin on the amount of mons I can drop at power stops. I think there is a limit of 20. I don't know. Okay, it really got away from me. What's the best raid to do right now? This is hard. I would go with... I mean, Regidrago is decent. Shadow Latios is pretty decent too. One of the legendaries. Do you have Pokemon you can only get from events? Yeah, tons. Tons and tons from the in-person events I've went to. I don't know how I'd feel about eating Mamoswines as hash. I feel like it would be a little bit tough on the stomach a little bit. I feel like Mamoswine's diet would not make for a quality type of meat. Unless you're getting Mamoswines that are like farm raised, you know? Where the farmers have been feeding the Mamoswines like only top grain ingredients. What is the point? I don't know. I know what the point is, but the points is a totally different question. There we go. And heavy on your conscience. I don't think it'd be heavy at all. Oh my god, why won't these guys shine? My goodness. Just making us work for it. Also, Evie's excited. Evie's like, yeah, feed me a berry. Do things for me. It stopped being kind of nasty here. I shouldn't mention the weather. Now it's going to turn for the worse, but it's like almost a half decent day outside all of a sudden. Which is nice. Okay, Smeargle. Come on. Oh, I was going to say, imagine a shiny Smeargle. Would have been so awesome. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal. Let's get corals up there. Mr. Coral. There's actually a little bit of sun outside right now. Wow, look at me. Hot dog. Having sunshine in Canada. Now I've seen everything. There was also a bunch of old people walking by me when I was talking about eating Mamoswines. I could see the guy just looking at me, shaking his head. These kids today aren't right. Talking about eating Mamoswines. Arjun, what's up, dude? Alright, how many free particles do I have? I feel like we've done a lot of these today. Vincent says I liked. Hey, thanks for dropping a like, dude. Appreciate you. Also, Trapinch made me work for it in Miami as well. Oh, as a wild spawn? Yeah. I was going to say, he's making us work for it today, but yeah, you mean like in general to get a shiny. Haven't seen anything till you see the sunshine in the UK. How many shinies you have? Exact number. Like 6,185, I think. Get a full-on shiny cast for him. That's cool. Kabuto looks like he'd taste like candied crickets. How do you get Zapdos? So any Dynamax Pokemon are caught from Dynamax raids, like from battles. So in Pokemon Go, everything is on a cycle, right? So not everything is in raids all at the same time, but week by week they change the raid boss, so every now and then we get legendaries in Dynamax, and you got to catch them during those time windows. Always cloudy in the UK. I've never been, but it sounds like it. Yo, Olivia, what's up? Long time no see indeed. How you been? 16 months. Olivia, thank you so much for 16 months. Oh my god, these milestones are really piling up, man. Holy, big thank you, Olivia. Thanks for being with us for a year and a half, pretty much, right? Coming up on a year and a half. And, we couldn't pull the shiny, could we? Sweet 16, says Callie. That's a long time, though. Like, I don't know, man. Time just flies. You feel like everyone's been around for a while, but 16 months is crazy. Been working every single day for the last 1.5 months. My work shut down. Like a new job? They shut down for good or like taking a break from something. Also, Dialga's running out. That is not good. Let's... You know what? It's a nice day. Another hour-ish looks good. I keep forgetting about these stupid spotlight hours, so I gotta make sure I don't run it into that. Unknown would taste like alphabet soup. I feel like he'd be tough. I feel like Unknown would have some tough meat. He'd hurt my stomach. Super Sweet 16 was peak TV. Lunch is watching that on his old tube TV. You still got one of those, Lunch? Get a Shundig? What's a Shundig? Also, we're going into Bird Park. We have one bird on the day so far. One crispy birdito. And I guess 2 shinies. The Latios looked awesome, man. Just visually, one of the nicest shinies we pulled for a bit. And it looks like it's still a Lillipup nest. was saying before, I think they might have doubled up. I think the nest randomly re-rolled to the same one twice. This one is a Mimikyu. Yo, Rail, thanks for being a tier 2, man. Show some love for Rail, Mr. Rowley. Which I never call him his right name. But a big thanks for continuing to support the channel. Also for putting up with my shenanigans. You guys may or may not have heard it, but Rail was really abused in Los Angeles. And it was out of love, but it was still pretty tough. Thank you again, man. Also, what kind of throw was that? It was a left thumb throw. Rail's not his name, it is. His birth certificate says Rail on it. Rail Steinstein. I don't know what his last name would be. I have no idea. It's Rail Steinstein for sure. Imagine if that was his last name. He'd be freaking out. Yeah, Tinkman is going to be an awesome comm day. That's Saturday, right? They've moved all the events to just being on Saturdays, which I kind of like. Bye until tomorrow. Sounds good, man. Benjamin says, thanks for inviting me to raids. No worries. That's what I do. Anytime I find a raid, I try to help people get in them, so thanks for hopping in. You'd almost say he got railroaded. I still don't quite love Lunch's command. Someone put exclamation mark lunch. You'll see what I mean. Victory Bell's a vegetable? Like, in what terms? You mean like he can't like move by himself, or you mean he's like physically a vegetable? Sunday leaves a day of a break. I feel like people would have liked not having events on Sundays when football season was around, right? Because I know a lot of you guys like to spend your Sundays watching football. I don't know. For me, I didn't mind them having sometimes the event on Saturday, sometimes it on Sunday. So it's not a huge difference for me. I guess it is kind of predictable now, though. You don't have to wonder which day it's going to be coming up on. Plan your week around it. A double whammy. You got lunched. Yeah, 2 of those in a row is aggressive. Your parents don't look at you and say, well, let's name this one BT Grindz. They did, yeah. That's what my birth certificate says. That's exactly what it says. Keep missing these quick catches, man. Oh my God. Okay, well, let's run away from that. We're into the particle packs now. I'll probably go through a few of these. I don't know if we're going to buy more particles or not, though. Also, we are racking up tons and tons of Zapdos candies from placing these guys here. BT came out of the womb mumbling big toe. Had a turkey egg salad and a ham and honey mustard sandwich. Love mangoes. A bold mango. What makes it bold? I'm also curious about that. What is the origin story of how a mango exactly gets bold? It's not just like a passive mango. It's like, I can eat it anywhere. It's a mango that's like, no, we go to Chili's. We order the garlic bread. He knows exactly what he wants. BT came out yelling, let's go. I mean, I was born as a shiny, so like it's kind of a big deal. And I was a Dex entry for my mom. So whether she knew it or not, it was a big deal. Sad I missed the fashion week. Yeah, just the fashion raid event, I guess. Most people got quite a few shinies, though, so hopefully you can just trade for anything that you might need. We eating a taco before it's ripe, so we're bold? I mean, that's a loaded question. It's W4. What's up, man? All right, another one of these guys down. I think we're on like number 12 maybe now. Which by no means is enough of these to expect a shiny, but a shiny would be cool. Yesterday I got a Shundo Zamazenta from a trade. Wow, Morphine, that's sick. A Shundo BT hatch from a 12K. Not shiny on that one again. My mom caught me in the second to last ball. Spow right in the kisser. Second to last ball. I can't even begin to imagine what that means. I'm trying to drop an analogy for what that would mean. None of the ones I can think of are good. But we are in the bird park now, so hopefully we find a bird today. Also, Holy Arlo's around. Kind of surprised that we haven't found a Cliff. And it looks like there's no other ones up here. Only got one shiny on raid day. I was getting some bad luck until the end of raid day, and then we got really good luck. Oh, we just stacked that. That's annoying. That's a feature I wish they would get rid of. It should be when you clear out Mons, you get your encounter, because it puts it at the back of your stack. So there's no way to know if you just stacked, like, literally a shiny in there or not. Hatched a shiny, purified himself into a Shundo. Only a purified Shundo? You can't hatch Shadow Mons, can you? Arlo wants a turn. Arlo's the guy who sits in the corner and watches. He's never getting a turn. Maybe that was a bit rough. Also, no more hundos in the day. But yeah, Arlo is like definitely the least favorite of the leaders. I know there's Sierra fans out there, for obvious reasons, because you guys are a bunch of sickos. And obviously, you know, there's Cliff fans. But I don't think that Arlo has many. Is Lucario a legendary? No. No, Lucario is just an upright dog guy. I mean, he could have been. If you didn't know any better, I guess he could probably pass for one. Just by looking at him. Arlo's a nerd. Proler says, what are you implying? Oh, you know. You already know. Arlo's an experimental dude. I am unfortunately fond of Arlo. You are? Fond of Arlo. What's that mean? Because we all know that Cliff smells like Drakkar Noir in protein bars. And Sierra is a trap of the thirst. But I don't know. I don't know if anyone actually truly loves Arlo. Apparently Callie does. Otto, what's up, man? Arlo's the one who sits in the corner and watches? Yeah, he is. You already knew that. I mean, what I'm telling you guys is not news to your ears. Cliff is on roids. He says it's all natural, but for some reason he keeps having all these syringes laying around, so I don't know. Subscribe to Arlo's OF? That's got to be cheap though, right? Like 69 cents per month. Lunch gets me? Arlo looks like just a weirdo, man. I don't know if I vibe with Arlo. 100% on roids? Only arlos.org? Not even .com. He couldn't even afford the domain name. He uses like GoDaddy as his domain because it was cheaper. Slugmo tastes like a Fanta-filled steak. What? Fanta-filled steak? What do you mean Fanta? Is Arlo a guy or a girl? Apparently it's a guy. I don't know. I don't think that Arlo has the charisma of the other ones. You know, Cliff, whether you like him or not, he demands your respect. Sierra's turning some heads, right? But Arlo just kind of exists. Arlo's just kind of like even when he tries to demand the grunts around, they're like, nah. Any birds? One bird, J-Hook. Almost as cheap as BT's feet picks. My feet picks are $6.9. This is the Dene again, great. I'm gonna get one more spawn and then restart the game. Arlo's a Ken doll? Yeah, me too. Paw me. What do you have, sir? He says, are you scared of psychic stuff? Well, kind of. It's none of your business, though. Where's the link to the OF? The only fan fees link is in the description. Have hundreds of BT pics. Kamal saw my feet once. I got a soaker and I was changing my socks. So Kamal got the free preview. That's a steal? I think so too. I'm going to do this grunt though quick. I feel like we should. Also, the weather is getting decently nice outside. So there's all kinds of humans. And we don't love that. Because when there's humans around, then I can't use the washroom outside. They're like, ooh, don't do that. It's a felony. And I'm like, well, I'll have to go. So, fuse my Necrozma, nice. You got $7 in my pocket? Nice, I'll give you 10 cents back. Only fan fees link in the bio. Kamal says, yes, I did. And Kamal can attest. It is well worth the fee of admission to see the feats. 99 for Mr. Nicholas, okay. Not too shabby. Also, there's a fish on a sign here. I never noticed that. That's cool. Never noticed there was a fish sign. Once witnessed BT drink a suspicious shake. Yeah, that was such a weird... I wish that I could have simultaneously filmed the people around me. They're like some tourists that thought they were like watching like some kind of mind freak magic show, but it was just me having a protein shake. Missed Hooper raid day? You cannot be traded, I don't think. When you set up a P.O. box, has to be named BT's Only Fan Fees box. I want to get a P.O. box so bad, but it's way too expensive. Like, if there was any way it would be justified, I would. But $500 a year is, like, ludicrous. And not blue on this one. So I think it'd be fun to have a P.O. box. And I could just, like, open whatever I get on, like, member streams. Right? Or something. But, dude, $500 a year is, like, the biggest scam. I thought they were kidding. When we looked into a P.O. box, I'm like, what do you mean 500? But that's how much it costs. So I think that could be better spent on making the channel exist and stuff. In-game items. Shiny Hoopa's not out, no. Shiny Hoopa has not debuted. Chinchou. It's a lot of green passes. Dude, I was kind of expecting a P.O. box, because you still have to pay to get the mail, right? I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, $15 a month or something like that. Dude, $500 a year is insane. Post office box? Yeah, that's what a P.O. box is. That's only 10 blue passes? I don't know, man. And also, you'd have to really inspect your mail, right? Because, like, I don't know. People would send you cool stuff that you could open, but I'm sure a lot of it would be, like, stuff that you'd have to pre-screen so that you're not, like, on a stream opening things that are illicit, right? So, what about you? Andrew, what's up? If you have a house, why do you need a P.O. box? Well, because I don't want the strangers knowing where I live, right? It's not a very smart idea to be like, hey, send me mail to my personal home where I sleep at night. Because that's not very good. What's my best shiny? Primal Groudon. I'll be a lab rat for BT's P.O. box. Have an Aerodactyl. What, from a raid? Come on, birds. Give me a bird now. Nebula, what's up? I'm ready to be birditoed. Mail it to the trap house? I don't think they get mail there. I think they just take shipments of other stuff that's non-mail related. Have a red pencil? I have a blue pencil. While we're all bragging about our pencils, Banzuki. So how do you like me now? Drop another bird here. I'll ship myself to BT's house if he gives out his address. Yeah, I think that would be like the worst mistake you could ever make. Putting your address attached to your Pokemon channel, or any channel for that matter, would probably just be very, very not good. What's my partner? Eevee. Why would you give your personal address to 60,000 people? I'll send Aaron over to beef up your security. Yeah, get Aaron here with like the little earpiece in. Aaron just standing with his crossed arms. We gotta get him as the bouncer. If you see a suspicious lunch-shaped package at your doorstep, do not open it. I see like the mail guy just like bringing a full human wrapped up in paper. This is the exact reason he needs a P.O. box. Why is lunch profile pic a BT Cupid? I don't know. Let's just say the mods get a little carried away with my photo sometimes. It may or may not be the picture for our Discord chat. I don't know. If lunch could fit in a P.O. box, they just stuff him in there. Aaron would totally bounce a few heads. I know he would. What do we got? Come on. Tell me why. Why so many raids? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to recover. We might recover. We need to be able to get memes and GIFs on these style of streams. So when I do a bunch of raids and get nothing, we can have the Tiger King guy go, I'm never going to financially recover from this. We need that, because that's how I feel sometimes. Oh, my lunch. You should see the other things I do with his pictures. Yeah, it's not good. The lawyers are trying to get the restraining orders drawn up fast, but lunch has made it a series of loopholes to jump through. Tell me why you ain't nothing but a heartache, says Nebula. That's exactly what it is. And a bunch of raid passes. Master Ball catches. I caught a few birds with Master Balls. Oh, Chocolate Mouse. Let's go. The Chocolate Mousito. We'll take him. We'll take him and Shalom Aleikum. I still don't know what that means, by the way. I should probably stop saying that. But it rhymes so good, so I want to say it. All right, it's been caught. And it's a Shundinio right here. We got a hundo earlier today. Oh, gross. Not good enough. And no back-to-backs. I should restart my game. It's running like poop. Yeah, I'm going to restart it. Also, hopefully I can find a place to use the facilities up here. Because it's that time of the day where I have to go to the washroom. I have this horrible habit, this is also a good habit, of drinking lots of waters. But when the waters go through me, I have to put them back into the universe. Lucid, thanks for the sub. Lured a whole park in nothing. They did you dirty. You gotta sue Niantic for your lures back. Lures seem like a good idea, but they very seldom give me anything good. Every now and then they do. I typically save all my lures though for Go Fests and in-person events. You got a Melmetal? Nice. Melmetal's a cool dude. Drowsy. Drowsy's throwing it back over there, but he's not shiny. What about you? Chocolate Mouse is nice though. We got a few nice shinies today. Not the Rubber Chicken. Is Niantic still running Pogo? It's owned by Scopely, but I think the dummies at Niantic are still have their grubby fingers all over it, making bad calls. Scopely was like, hey, so I noticed that you guys were running this company into the ground, and we just want to keep that going for as long as possible. So that's good. I mean, they're making a lot of money, but I don't think they hired anyone with a better brain capacity. Any luck on Trapinch? No. Not yet. Saturo, what's up, man? No Trappies. We got 2 shinies, though. 3 shinies? Yeah, 3 shinies, a hundo, and a bird. So it's been a pretty good day. Which spotlight hours today? Yeah, it's Jolty. The Joltiosis. Gothita. Wouldn't mind finding some shadow raids around here. The park is like, nah, we're gonna have nothing. Yep, like I said before, whenever I find them, Benjamin, always gonna be the same answer. If there's a raid on the screen, then yes. Can I have a bird now, please? Yo, Big Ryan says, hire a Wiglet for your security guard? You guarantee you won't get harassed? People come up there like, ew, what's that thing? We got the Gibley. We'll take him. What about you? I got a tiny Wug Trio today. And before anyone gets on him about being... It's snowy outside, okay? So give him a break. You know, he looks better in the summer. He usually looks like that. But yeah, we got this guy in the wild, which is cool. Which again, no one pile on him. It's cold outside. Dalton, what's up? Can I have a bird now? 39% Banzuki. Darn tootin' 39%. Okay, we're gonna walk over here so some lady doesn't run me over. Because that wouldn't be fun. Which again, I love how anyone who almost runs me over, they look at you like they're mad. I've inconvenienced them. They're just trying to run someone over for funsies today. 103 from Rail, nice. Not too shabby. Also, day 1 million of checking if this washroom is open yet. I'm going to say it's probably not. 103 will set you free. It's the least it could do. Get your guesses in. Do you think they've unlocked the washroom, or do you think it's locked? I don't know. Not 0 or negative, which is all we can ask for. Flabebe. It doesn't look like they've done any maintenance on it, so it's probably locked still. Heck no, calling it's closed. I hope you're doing well too, Big Ryan. Good to see you, man. Let's see if I can get in here. And the moment of truth. It's still locked. Dude, why? Let me just double check. I don't want to touch this handle. Yep, she's locked. Well, frick, man. That sucks. Why so many people members? Because people like to support things they like. So that's why people become members, because they want to help the channel continue. All right, let's do it. BT is def catching a shiny soon. You think so? Time to water the bush, says Kamal. That's exactly what's going to have to happen. It's a sunny day, though, and there's people everywhere. But, like, what do they expect? I don't know. We're members because we like you? Thought this was the other way around. The bananas in the house? Bananas in the house? Summon a Galarian Bird. The poor rabbits? Kay says, heading out. Have a fab rest of your day. Have my 88% shiny luck. All right, well, I'm 88% thankful, Kay. I'm just kidding. Have a good night. We'll see if we can clutch up something good today. Like this guy right here. Ah, frick. All right, good night, Kay. New update, good in your opinion? Which new update are we talking about? They made a couple new updates. One of them is not having perma-boost in the game, which sucks, the big one. Other than that, I can't think of any other updates they've made. If anyone has a Shadow Dratini or Lapras, let me know. So I'll probably do one of those while I use the washroom, I think. Yo, Quacks, thanks for being here for 5 months, man. Appreciate the support. Says, you got anything so far? Yeah, we got 3 shinies. We saw a Galarian Bird, and we also got a Hundo Dedenne. So it's been okay. I'll recap the shinies quick. Got the Snot Rat, the Minty Laddie, and then the Chocolate Mouse. So it's been pretty good. Well, thanks for 5 months, man. I appreciate that. Niner says on the 13th is your birthday. Not too shabby. What do you got planned for your birthday? Probably catching like a Shundo or something? That sounds like what the best way to spend your birthday would be. Got any shiny Espeon or Sylveon? I do. Or should you get the shiny Sylveon or Espeon? I would go with the Sylveon. I like Umbreon the best, but if you're picking between Sylveon and Espeon, then yeah. If it's a Shadow Dratini or Lapras, then yeah, Benjamin. I'm looking for those two. Just still want to use the washroom here quick. And I usually like leave a raid on the screen while I do that. Everyone's doing these. There isn't a zoom rule over here. We'll see. We could just have a look through the Shundos while I use the washroom. It only takes me 30 seconds anyways, but you know how everyone be. Birthday's in 4 weeks. 4 weeks till the birthday. Yo, Elva again! Dude, are you serious? Man, if you guys missed it before, Elva gifted 50 members yesterday, 20 already today, 20 again. Maybe another bird. Oh my god. Yo, thank you so much. Elva, let me know. This is a drop in the bucket of appreciation, but what is your favorite Pokemon, man? Let's name something in the account after you, because that's the least I could do for the crazy kindness today. He really said another one? Did you get my apologies, says Amy? What are you apologizing for? Everything's all good, Amy, don't worry. But Alva, thank you so much, man. That's insane. That's actually cuckoo bananas. Booked, thanks for the 80 jewels. Next good catch is okay. Okay, next good catch? I gotcha. Dude, Elva, thank you again, man. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna use the washroom, so I'm gonna mute the mic just for a minute. But make sure you guys spam some love for Elva. That is actually absurd. 40 gifted today, 50 yesterday. But 1 sec, guys. Be right back. We back. Elva, thank you again, man. That was insane. I was looking for a place to use the washroom, and 20 gifted, wild. A subtle flex before he goes. I usually leave something on the screen because, like, if I take a 30-second break, usually, like, half the people leave because attention spans and stuff. So I usually leave something interesting on the screen. What happened? I was going to the washroom. So before I go to the washroom, I always announce it 25 times. And of course, I'm going to mute the mic while I go pee, because I don't think people want to hear that. Yo, Darth, what's up, man? How's your day going? I still can't believe. I'm in shock that Elva's gifted 90 members in the last 2 streams. 90 is, like, mind-blowing, man. Big thank you again, man. I just appreciate having you here. You don't have to do that, but obviously I super appreciate it. It helps the channel tremendously. Attention spans, who has those? Yeah, Callie, it's crazy. Like, some days, obviously it's not as busy today, but some days we'll have like 180 people watching or 250, and I come back from a 30-second break, and it's literally more than half the people left. It's wild. Adric KCF, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. Hopefully we can get one more bird at least. At least one more birdito. So yeah, if you need Joltik, there is Spotlight tonight. It's not shiny boosted though. So probably, I wouldn't expect to get one, but you could. Got so many shinies over the electric event, nice. Coach says pause. Had asthma problem today in PE, dang. Hope you're good, man, that sounds awful. Do I like trees? Of course. I mean, I feel like everyone likes to look at nature stuff. And trees would be part of that. What birds have been seen? I saw Articuno today. But I mean, any one of the color wheel we'd take here. I feel like one of these are going to shine soon, man. I don't know why, but like, I feel like it's going to be one of these two. Yeah, we saw Articuno that wasn't shiny. A haunted slipper? Nightbot ain't right. I was going to say Vod's going to be pumped. Vod's is the only Joltik lover that I know, I think. CP47 Articuno is crazy. You know what's even crazier than that? Dude, this is a level 1 that Marissa gave me. It's almost a Shundo. Like, I can't believe she would give me this. That's the kind of person that she is. She's just very kind. Insisted that I have this. But it almost went Shundo. Like, that is just so cool, man. And one day it will be a Shundo. The next time we have a silver bottle cap. And then I'll have the Shundo Galarian Bird trio. Dare says, I love Joltik, you do? Everyone's loving Joltik now? I don't hate Joltik or anything, it's just not my go-to. Was here for the Marissa almost Shundo. It's crazy that she got a 96. 96? 93? Oh no, it was a 93, yeah, it was a Walmart she got. Which is so cool, man. We both got bottle cap birds. And yeah, now I need to get, we gotta restart the game too. But now I need to get the rest of the level 1 set complete. The next huge one would be just a non-shiny Zapdos level 1. It was a weird glitch that did the screen lock there. Haven't seen that one for a little while. And usually you can just click like your friends list thing and it fixes it, but I usually just restart the game completely. So Hatena Dynamax. Have to be a member, certain level to add you when you're members, says Fisher. Any member that's not gifted. So yeah, I do add members to the channel. Keep in mind, it has to be an active membership to stay on the list. The only reason that we do have members is just because they've limited our friends list in Pokemon Go. So as long as you're still an active member, any tier that's not gifted, that is friends list. I got a kitty on my shoulder watching the stream. You got your right-hand cat. That sounds awesome. You did a nice thing for those kitty cats. Holy gifties, Garlic. Elva went crazy again. 20s twice today. And 50 yesterday. Just mind-blowing. I'm going to do that grunt while we're here too. But up here is a bird spot, so I just wanted to check the next spawn first. Carl has a small army. He's raising them up. They're going to turn into a gang of cats pretty soon. Right, here we go. Amy says, I have a puppy. What kind of puppy? They're all void cats. What do we got? It is... Oh, Cacnea, okay. This is pretty much saving us a raid, because Cacnea is in the Shadow 1-star raids. So finding them in a grunt, I'm assuming has the same shiny rate, and it's probably, obviously, cheaper to do. A black lab, that's awesome. Also, this is a zipper noise. You guys always think this is a different noise. Let me zip this up. There we go. Kay always says this is a different noise. I want a doggo, but I work too much as Banzuki. Okay, what's in the back? In the back is Credilli. Ooh, that's kind of a tanky mon. The fly is up, says Rail. No, that's my jacket. If I don't like zip it up all the way, the hood on top gets like loose, starts going in my face. Which I don't know if I really need. I don't know if I really need to have a jacket today. I might just go grab a hat, I think. Do I have a pet peeve? I don't know. There's certain things everyone gets annoyed by. I can't picture what mine is though. Monster cage is closed, says Banzuki. Rail says, oh my. I was going to say, oh my stars. And not a shiny in the Cacnea. Well, frick. I feel like a bird is incoming soon, though. I feel like a crispy birdito. Gorlock pit is closed? You guys have some crazy, crazy descriptive words. One-eyed monster cage. What do you mean by that? Why don't you let the younger viewers know what you mean by that, Lunch? Minus 69 from Axolotl. Banned for sure. Banned for life. I see a Shadow Raid. Wait, I thought I could, no? Dude, I could have swore I saw a Shadow Raid up there, and now it's gone. Put dressing on my meal and ruined it. I feel like you're telling me about a lot of meals that you've ruined lately. I hate that for you. Caught a wild as elf, nice. That's sick. Let's go in and do that. Oh, really? Yeah. That one I understand. That one makes sense to me. Come back, we're talking about tube snakes. Tube snakes? That's a weird thing for me to yell around people. In public, 87 is better, Axolotl. This is why I pushed you. I knew you were capable of better. What's up, Noah? I see ya. Just one's good. Got the Pidgeotto. 55 from Darth. Meh. Could be better. Hopefully, man. I was saying before, a shiny bird with this backdrop would be the best possible looking version of the bird we could get. It's your in real life favorite animal? I like dogs. If we're talking like domestic animals anyways. It's nice not to push the Axolotl. Yeah, I shouldn't have to. I mean, it should just be understood. At this rate, it should just be understood that 50% or higher. Is this bird park? No. No, this is just alongside the water. We were in bird park 20 minutes ago or so. At least it's not minus 69. Wild Zard ran away this morning. Zardomus Maximus fled the coop. Why is Anorith's eye so far apart? He's working on it, man. Leave him alone. His father was Dwight Schrute. I can't even say Dwight. I'm going to say Dried Schrute with an R in there. The biggest CP Anorith you ever saw? Was he good? No, he was ungood. He was the opposite of good. Where are the birds at? Does anyone know? Can anyone answer the question? Because right now we are birdless in Seattle. And we're not even in Seattle. Dynamax Trapinch Hundo? Sick. Do I have a shiny Greninja? I sure do. Greninja. Quite a few of these guys. They're cool. Who let the birds out? You'd have to ask that band from 1999. Ready for Tinkatuff Calm Day? Can't wait. It's gonna be sweet. Yo, Normal Cat with the 2. I arrived. Still waiting on Dreepy for Dynamax. Dude, thanks for the 2. Me as well, though. Dynamax Dreepy would be sick. But Cat, I think we might not see that until after Calm Day. And it might be better because then it can be shiny. So I'd love to have Dynamax Dreepy, but I think it's going to be better to hunt that when it can be shiny. I think so. Have I been to DC? I have not. I've never been there in my life. Been to some of the states, but not all of them. But Cat, thanks again for the 2, man. What is Calm Day? Well, calm as in C-O-M. Calm is short for community, so community day. BT has never been disconnected. Usually I'm always plugged in. Do I have an unknown? I do. I have many shiny unknowns. Good unknown. These guys right here. I don't have all the ones that have released, but I have quite a few of them. Usually from like in-person events. It's not short for communism. It could be rail. It depends. Depends who you ask. Do you have any shiny Zoroarks? I do. I do have that as well. Got pretty lucky in the past with Zorua, so I evolved a couple of them. Any good ones? Ooh, shiny Chinchou. All right, we'll take the Chinchou. I couldn't even tell it was shiny, man. But it is. All right, Callie's excited, I bet. Alva, I think we got to name you after something better than this. You let me know, man. If you want to be named after this, Alva, we will. But I feel like we deserve to put more respect on Alva's name. Has to be something better than that. Has to be like, I don't know, a legendary or something. Mine is 100% is outrageous. Outrageous is the perfect description for that. What states have I been to? I don't know, I'd have to think. I would say not many though. Maybe 6? 6 different states, I think. Most of the ones that are very tourist friendly. Alva deserves to have his name on a new Shundo. We gotta get a Shundo soon. How is the Pancake rogue? Because everyone told the Pancake to like play by the rules, but then he jumped out of a helicopter with like a knife in his teeth and he's like, I don't play by the rules. So that's how he went rogue. He left the Pancake gang? A gang of pancakes? All right, Niners, thanks for chilling, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, dude. Cat with the 2. 6 or 7 states. Thanks for the 6 or 7 states. And dude, I think you're actually right though. It's around that number. I went to a few of them when I was a kid. A few recently for Pokemon Go. Went to a few for hockey back in the day, for hockey tournaments and stuff. But you haven't been that far into the States. Bought me a phone umbrella. It's epic, did you? Well, thanks. 67 in the Grand 26 is crazy. I was gonna say, yeah, not my favorite saying. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. We love the Gare Bear up in here. Ooh, Jinx. Aw, frick. A local player. Local player to me has one. Seems pretty cool. Hey, Lades, thanks for the sub, man. We need a bird, like, now. Like, immediately. Yeah, it's actually turning into, like, a half-decent weather day. Which I'm very, very shocked by that. Usually Canada's got rough weather every day. What shiny bird am I looking for the most? Honestly speaking, I have them all. So probably any of them, but my favorite bird is Galarian Moltres. So that would be cool. But yeah, honestly, I'd take any of them. Am I walking? I am walking, yep. That's how I'm moving around on the map, is with my feet. Have I gotten a Shundo Gyarados? No, no Shundo Gyarados. I have shiny ones, but I've never been able to get a Shundo. Been trading a lot of them, though, trying to get it. Cranidos. Red Cranidos would have looked awesome. Blue Ralts would have been cool, too. A lot of things that just look better with the snow backdrop. Christian says he uses his leggies. Do we ever? What's up?
Do you play Pokemon Go?
I do.
What's your name?
BT.
BT?
Yeah.
Okay, because she's always going around playing too. So.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm actually streaming it on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's your name?
BT Grindz with the Z at the end.
BT Grindz?
Yeah, man.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Perfect. We'll check it out.
Yeah, awesome. Good meeting you guys.
We should be friends on Pokemon Go.
We should. I can't show you my code right now because I'd show it to everyone. If you show me yours, though, that would work.
Okay.
Walking on Sunshine, says Royce. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. What's your in-game name? I've probably seen you around here before.
It's KillRocks18.
Okay.
That's what it is. I'm usually the yellow gyms.
Oh, okay. I'm the blue gyms.
Ah, man. That's, oh my gosh, one of the dudes stole one of my, like, I just defeated it, and we had to like walk somewhere. So I was like, no, I won't be able to put my Pokemon in a gym. And then a blue guy stole my gym, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not very good for taking over gyms. I just battle at them. But yeah, if you show me your code.
That's my code.
Sweet.
Right there.
All right, awesome. Sent.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Cool. All right, have a good day, guys. Good meeting you.
You too, man. Stay safe.
All right, sweet. There we go. We got a new friend. Diego says dope. Just so I know. Hold on. Local. There we go. With the Entei. Okay. Entei's cool. F-bomb for the win. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't control what happens. Onk is famous. Did I see my fact? I didn't. Nah, I was just interacting with people in the world. Carl, thanks very much for the 10. Says blue gyms on top. Yeah, I understand the frustration though, man. I mean, people do try to take over gyms, get their coins per day, and it's super annoying if you're like, you just took over a gym and people are like trying to take over your gyms and stuff right after. But thank you again for the 10, man. I appreciate it, Coral. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's funny. People can like tell if you're playing Pokemon Go, right? They see you walking around with phones, and of course me talking about Pokemon all the time. There's not very many other things it could be. I've also been seeing random, like, a couple times I've seen graffiti. Like, random graffiti, like, on that washroom door that said Pokemon Go. So there's more players in the area than we think. Hi, Bye says I'll take out every single gym tonight in my local park. I used to. I just don't do that. Like, I don't gym battle much anymore. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of time consuming, and I'm always, like, on the go looking for birds and doing raids, whatever. She spotted BT the phone zombie. Jackson, what's up, man? You like when people take your gyms out because of coins? Well, it's good if you have friends, right? If you have friends of a different color, you can tell them, like, yo, leave my dudes at a gym for 8 hours, then you take it over, whatever. But some people can be rude with it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do another Trapinch here. Let's do another trap. Deoxys ran away from me. Deoxys ran away? Talking about like main series games? It's not in raids right now. Yo, Jackson, thanks for the 7 months, man. Says me better. Dude, appreciate that 7-month support, man. Rocking the red Gary. Make sure you guys show some love for Jackson. Past 12K gym battles. 12K gym battles, wow. Yeah, man, I used to battle gyms. I don't really do it anymore. Like I said, like, it is the #1 way to get coins for free, but like, as you guys know, for events, I usually just have to buy them. That's kind of just the way it is. The more cat picks, the better, says Callie. It's a drag, extremely boring, but people around here always knocking people out of the gyms, putting their slackings. Yeah, well, I mean, you got to picture a lot of the player base for Pokemon Go. It does play free to play, and the only way you could actually do that is by, you know, playing or doing the gym system. So, Nebula says, "What's the Discord?" ! Discord. Will drop the link. $80 from March Madness pool, sick. That's awesome. All right, man. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. I'm beside a gas meter out here and it's making some weird noise. I'm gonna walk away from that. It was making a weird hissing noise. And not shiny in a 690. We're getting stomped with these. These are not very good at all. And we're finding every leader under the sun today except for the ones we actually want. So that's good. Got a Shundo Aurorus. A double XS Shundo Aurorus. Really? Is it from Research Day? That's pretty crazy, though. I'm going to do the Drago. Drago, and then 1 star here I don't really want to do. Just kind of hoping to find some more of the Shadow Latios raids. I'm sure we will. You have the shiny Trapinch already? The Dynamax one, though, or just a regular one? Because I have a shiny Trapinch, too, but I want the Dynamax one. That's the one I'm going for. Not the Wiggly Noodle. Let me check again for Hundos. No other crispy Hundinios in the day. This spot here, we saw a bird yesterday. Perhaps find another bird here today. I don't know. Got to get the Discord. Yeah, definitely hop in, man. The Discord is free, and of course, you can add other friends and members and stuff in there. So a good place to check out if you're trying to do raids or just add friends. The Dynamax one, nice. Sick. What about you? Shiny after your 5th Dynamax raid. I've done maybe 15 today. I think they're 1 in 64 shiny rate though, so it would kind of make sense if they're, not shiny for me yet. I don't know. Run Jackson before they get you? Ominous, what's up, dude? Get a Shundo. Oh, it's from that event, okay. Dude, Shundo Aurora is sick, especially a tiny one. I don't have any large or tiny Shundos. We have 14 Shundos, but none of them are large or tiny. Did 7 and no shiny luck. We're going to see if Regidrago wants to be shiny here. It's the least he could do. His Cold Dragon Heart. Carl with 39%, 13 from Jackson. Also, we switched to Cloudy Weather Boost. That's not good. Because it's going to boost Zapdos, but Zapdos is the only one that I need a level 1 of. Which now just became impossible, because if you didn't know, you cannot get level 1s while they're weather boosted. But level 1s of the other birds would be possible, I guess. Alright, man. If you want to hop in on Drago, let's do it. Holy crushed bottles around here. Dude, there's like a gazillion crushed Pepsi bottles. Someone's been drinking hard. Stinking weather. Maybe we'll get a big fat shiny Zapdos. 94% towards the birds from Ominous. 90 from Jackson. Okay. Not too shabby. I'm trying to cross the road while I can. I like the other lights. The other ones don't make noise until you press them and they go, wait. But these ones just kind of bonk over and over again. I think I told you this, but I got a shiny Rayquaza on my first ever raid. You told me yesterday, I think. That's awesome, though. I was saying before, when I met my buddy Adam, it's the first time I ever met him, he had a shiny Rayquaza in his first raid. Okay, sweet. Heal up the boys. Need to get the Green Plain Shundo to match the Latias. I can't believe you got that. That's actually crazy, man. I've been getting close. I feel like if you just do enough shadow raids, eventually you're going to get one. I don't know what the actual percentage would be, but if you think about the amount of near misses that you can purify into Hundos, having one of those be the 1 in 20 odds shiny, I mean, it's definitely better odds to get a Shundo from a shadow raid purifiable than it would be a straight up one from a raid. Red flag for Adam, we should have known. Yeah, we should have left him there. We should have ran away from Adam forever. And since then, he's got like 12 more Shundos. A haunted Slipper Jackson. Carly says, don't you dare slap Callie. This is going to be maybe the 8th Drago of the day. I was going to say, we've done quite a few of these today, too. Mainly been Latios. Eraser says, you have Armor Mewtwo. I do. I have a 15, 15, 14. I got from Nate. It's the only one I have. It's a 98%. Chance for a Hundo bird in the wild is great in Denmark. Always have windy weather. Yeah, I mean, I always have windy weather too, but here's the thing. Most weather-boosted Galarian birds you see are not usually very good. Most of them are still rough IVs. Like, I would say 90% of the birds I've caught are windy boosted, and they're still under 2 stars, majority of the time. Adam got 20 shinies on Fashion Raid Day. What? And we got no shiny from this. 20 shinies? Come on, it's crazy. I got 12, and I thought I was lucky. Who's Adam? One of my in real life buddies. Well, I say buddy loosely, depending on the day. Do I stream daily, says Orange? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every day. Can I have a bird now, please? I have a dream that a bird will spawn. Yo, someone's in a Yamper raid over there. Someone's yamping it up. That's crazy. Do I have a Switch too? If I do, do I have ZA? I use the regular Switch. And I'm actually playing Fire Red right now. The remake of one of the old school games. I've been loving it. Been just streaming it on members, well, only once so far. Might do that again tomorrow too if we have snow showers and stuff. We share one brain cell, says Callie to Garlic. How is Adam? He's just doing some Adam stuff, I bet. Just doing some typical Adam activities. Hunting around for Hundos and Shundos. Adam showed up 2 different times while I was streaming at the university with a new Shundo. 2 different times he spawned in. That's just how he is. Orange says, hey, a bird. It's not the right bird. Stuck on the Elite Four? For what, Fire Red? I just started playing the game. I was shiny hunting Charmander. It took me a really long time to shiny hunt the Mander. Antoine, what's up, man? I'm doing good. Just trying to get ourselves a Birdito. We got one of these guys not long ago. Not my favorite to see. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, much. Pepper's on the hunt. You looking for shinies, Pepper? Hi. Hi. Can we be friends today? No, you got zoomies? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I like your coat, though. It's a nice coat.
Yeah, I think he likes the blue one better.
Yeah, he's missing his blue coat. You get anything good today?
No, ran my daily, did nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to see if that lucky spot pays off. Anyways, have a good one, man. Curly Pepper, says Callie. Got a different coat on today. The doctor is in session, says Rail. Hey, Big Wheel, what's up, dude? How was my Easter? It was pretty good. I mean, we were live yesterday for most of it, but relaxed at night. Did some stuff with the family. It was cool. Ooh, Claunchy. Would love a shiny Claunch Donkey. And why are all these... I was going to say, there's a Trapinch at the end of the road. Mega Raid there. I think the Megas are going to Aerodactyl soon, right? Which I don't really need to do more of them. We do have Hundos and Shadow Hundo and stuff. But I love Aerodactyl. Adam owes me straight cash. People are going to be sending Adam some invoices for his Shundos. Get anything good? Yeah, I got 4 shinies, a Hundo, Galarian Bird. How do you have so much space? Just buy them. I have 12k space from just buying storage. Cat with a 5 says, saw 2 Galarian Moltres yesterday, threw a great ball, regular Raj. Didn't deem worthy of an Ultra on the G-Bird. Wait. In the G-Raz, just a free lunch for them. Oh, he ate it and ran away? The abnormal feline, says Callie. Thanks for the 5. I didn't know where that story was going. I thought you were going to catch it in the end. The Great Ball is a pretty crazy move for a bird, man. Thank you for the 5. I don't know if I could do that. On a non-shiny bird, I don't think I could. I've never tried to throw a red or a blue at a non-shiny bird. But make sure you show some love for the cat. The anything but normal cat. 4 shiny costume Pikas, one of the shiny detective ones. Yeah, the Pikas, most of the ones I have shiny are all costumes. I just randomly got the G-Max one recently and then a regular normal one too. Garlic, thanks for the gifted. Goes to Imran. If you're in the house, please say thanks. To the one, the only. Also, Miltank. Just really hoping he'd shine. Just looking at this guy's a heartbreaker now. After knowing the blue one got away. Make sure you show some love for Garlic, though, with a multiple gifted today. Yeah, I guess we'll go... None of those raids hatch for a while. I kind of usually just deem my, like, walking route based off of where the next raids are, but not too many around. Easy's back. What's up, man? Yo, Clean. It's been a while. It has been a while. How you been? How was your, what was I going to say? Fashion raid day. I don't know why I wanted to call it something else raid day. You get anything good from that? The old bait and switch is ominous? What do you mean the bait and switch? I think I missed the play on that one. What is this? Cutie fly? I thought there was a bee drill for a sec. Enter clean one. He's not the filthy one. He's the opposite of that. Not sure. Are we going to university for Tink? You're coming too? I mean, it's up to you then. Likely not. I don't know. Just because logistically it's kind of tough to find accommodations and stuff, but we could if you'd like to. Definitely would be better for stuff like research. I am going to do this one here. Why did you say it like that? You're not exactly a fan of the adventures, I thought. I thought your whole thing is you don't like to walk. The G-Bird BT Grindz from the comment before me. Oh, okay, gotcha. Didn't play. Had a small birthday bash turning 24 today. Oh, dude, Clean, happy birthday, man. I didn't know it's your birthday. Make sure you say happy birthday to the Clean one. What do you got planned for the nifty 24? Clean's just a baby. I thought Clean had to be like 45 years old by now. He's only 24 years old. Was in the stream earlier. I know, Easy. That's what I said. I said hello again. Hi, bye. What's up, dude? Here comes a shiny trap boy. Harry with the 13%. Harry, you're slowly losing your title of Hundo Harry. You're turning into average Harry. Yo, Jay, what's up, man? Jay, have you been noticing a certain handsome hockey team that looks like they could make the playoffs? Do you know who I'm talking about, Jay? I'm sure you've noticed. And? Nah, not shiny. Well, frick. Broad, what's up, dude? Got Andy in the house, too. Jay to the K. Also, Jay, I think we're kind of close to forever friends. So I'll trade you like a non-shiny Bronzor, and then you'll give me, of course, like an Armored Mewtwo or something like that. The Dallas Stars, says Banzuki. Well, I think they ought to make it. I think they're probably going to make it 4 times over. Monkey says not the Panthers. Nope. Not them. Poke Carl says PayPal has been sent. PayPal has been sent. What are we talking about? Are you betting somebody? Are we betting on something? The Canes for sure making it? I haven't looked at how they're doing. I'm assuming really good. 39%. Harry's never average. I mean, he used to be Hundo Harry emphatically. Now you got to worry about him. I don't know. Come on, Birds. Not Murkrow. Galarian Birds. Carl says gave another 50. Dude, to who? I'm so confused, man. I think I know what you said, but I don't fully understand yet. I'll trade you with a different shiny. The Woobs. A different team, says Jay. How is your team doing? I think they're like borderline, right? I don't know if the Habs are... I think they still have a chance. Who do you think's going to win the cup? I don't know. Probably going to be Colorado. I don't want them to, but their team is so good. Well, yeah, Carl, let me know what you mean, man, because I don't fully understand. Habs got their spot already? Habs clinched the spot yesterday. Oh, they did. Nice. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I haven't been following the East as much. I know it was like a big cluster, though, between like 7 different teams that could make it any second day of the week. 1-9 in a row, says Jay. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, dude, Carl, you didn't have to do that, man. That's what I thought you meant. Dude, Carl sent $50 PayPal. Yo, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Show some big love for Carl, man. That's I thought that's what you meant, but I was like, oh my God. Put something in the chat for the man, Carl. Just casually just wanted to send 50 as PayPal. It's nuts. Actual goat, says Garlic. Yeah, because I mean, either way, it's always appreciated, but you really did not have to do that. Mr. Coral. It's already donated a gazillion times today. Carl and Alva have been just going wild all day long. I've mentioned many times before, but every cent the channel makes goes back into making sure we can do stuff like this on a daily basis. So I really, truly appreciate the help, man. I feel bad. Generational fall-off back-to-back, then eliminated? Dude, hockey lately has been wild for that. Teams that were like... Yeah, I guess you're talking about the Panthers, right? They had a bunch of injuries, though. But yeah, most of the teams that made it last year aren't going to make it this year. Tess says, good day. What's up, Tess? Oh, damn. Did Carl get his own command? Is that what I just saw? Carl did code. He did. That's awesome. Yo, Vods, what's up? Man, Vods, did you know that it's Joltik's Spotlight Hour tonight? We were talking about you before. Tess says, can you open my gift, maybe? Maybe. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Just kidding, not gonna open it. No, I'm just kidding, I won't do that. Of course I can. There we go, I'll even send one back. Just because you asked so nicely, Tess. Leafs fell off a cliff. Yo, what's up, Jay? Yo, they really did. Dude, the Leafs, like, them not even making the playoffs is crazy. The Duke of the Jays. Yo, Jay, I am sure you know. You're like the expert at car soccer. I randomly was suggested a Twitch stream yesterday of like, I think it was like some kind of championship or something for Rocket League. It's like some dude that was playing at like a convention thing. It was like a huge deal. Yo, Butterfree. I didn't know that was still such a huge game, man. But yeah, it was randomly suggested to me. I'm assuming because our phones spy on us and they know that I watch you and stuff that it recommended that, but I was like, oh damn. I still don't know what's going on. Gastrodon's cool. That's wild. I think it's Paris. Yeah, it's pretty crazy though, man. Benny, what's up, dude? Never seen a Butterfree in the wild? I don't think I have either. And that could have been shiny too. I'm gonna hop in the Drago. Darth, there's one right now. There's one right in front of us if you want to hop in that. Yeah, I was gonna say, Jay, I'd never seen anything like that. It was like, it kind of looked like how they do like the Pokemon Go like PvP championships. Like a bunch of like nerd dudes in a room. Rocket League's full of bots now, says Little Tank. Really? I had friends that played that game, I want to say like 10 years ago, man. Like literally 10 years ago. I think for like Xbox 360 or something like that. It's that old of a game? Can you solo Dragos? You could. If you really wanted to, you could. I'm pretty sure Antonio says it's like a 50-50 depending on like RNG of the moves. The purple sheep. I rage. These guys use bots and get titles and sell accounts for money, says Jay. It's 11 years old now. Yo, people are really doing that on Rocket League? That's crazy. I guess it makes sense, though. Think about people in this game do the same thing, right? They spoof and get shinies and then sell the accounts on, like, eBay. Everyone has to ruin everything. Pulled Eradicate IR. Oh, from Perfect Order? Dare, honestly, that's probably one of the better cards to pull. As sad as that is, there's not much to love out of Perfect Order. And the Eradicate is kind of nice. PlayStation, but read in the right voice. Came out in 2015. Initially free on PS4. Yeah, that would make sense then, real. Yeah, because I had some friends that were like vegging that game hard. And I thought it was for Xbox 360, which would have made sense, right? But yeah, that's wild. I just thought it was weird that I was randomly suggested like a Twitch stream. Twitch is like very invasive. I never watch Twitch, and they send you like push notifications being like, yo, so-and-so is streaming. And Twitch is like feast or famine. There's like 10 million dudes streaming, and only 2 of them have viewers. Like literally that's how it is. You either have everyone, the entire platform watching, or 0 people. I see Palkia, I can show you after. Break and Swipe or Outrage for raids. So J-Hook, I think that Outrage is not the best. It's not an elite move. So Breaking Swipe is technically better, but it costs you an elite charge TM. So if you don't want to use that, you could just get Outrage. And it still is pretty good. You get emails from Twitch. Twitch is brutal. Watch 5 minutes of ads. Dude, Jay, it's actually insane. I mean, I don't even want to mention the names because it's going to kind of slander them in a way, even though it's not their fault, but there's like 1 or 2 pogo dudes I'll drop in on Twitch, and I can't even. I try to talk to them, and it's like, yeah, literally 20 minutes of ads. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go do something else then. And we got no shiny. I don't know if they end up earning like good ad revenue on Twitch or something because of that, but it makes the stream very annoying to watch. Because you come back in, you miss 5 minutes. It's like, what's even going on now? And yeah, it's not like YouTube where there's like a 5-second to 30-second ad. Some of them are like literally multiple minutes. It's pretty crazy. Need ad blocker to enjoy Twitch? I'm sure you can probably like pay for their version of premium or whatever too, right? But I don't watch enough streams there to care. Twitch, I've tried to like it in the past, man. I told you guys too, that's where I initially came from. That's where I started. Because Twitch is like, you can just be anybody and sign up. But I think that's also why they have a lot of lower quality content going on there too. Not all the time, but for the main part. And yes, you can see Palkia. There he is. There's lots of Palkias. They're cool dudes. Can we get ourselves a bird now? A nice birdito, perhaps? At least YouTube has a skip ad button. Yeah, and also you can turn them off. So, like, I don't run ads in the streams, right? Which means, obviously, I don't earn any money from them, but in turn, you guys don't have to sit through ads, where I don't think you can do that on Twitch, because I've never seen any Twitch streamers that don't have ads. So, yeah. Because obviously, man, in a perfect world, it would be great, like, earning revenue for ads and stuff, but it just takes you out of the stream. Like, it's not fun to watch if every 2 seconds there's an ad. That's why I personally decided to not run them. Okay, sweet. Number 1 is a big no. Number 2, also a big no. Electro says, thanks for the quick catch video. Yeah, no worries, man. Glad it helped. That's exactly why I made that video, because I get asked all the time on how I catch. So definitely, I love when I hear that it actually helps people learn how to play the game a little bit more efficiently. 28K Pika Candies is crazy. I mean, that's why you catch all the time, man. Always be catching. Twitch shoves ads down your throat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I said, I try to drop in to support some people I know over there sometimes, and mid-conversation gets broken up by 1,000 ads, and then I come back in 5 minutes after the ads are done, and the whole conversation's irrelevant. It's like, I don't know, man. It's not a good experience. It's not the streamer's fault either. It's the platform, I think, has not looked into what's enjoyable. I really think that's what it is. We're gonna try the back street up here, which hopefully doesn't lag. Some days it does, but I'm looking for birds, so I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. Sounds like an eating disorder. Well, let's get rid of these lads. We've caught a lot of mons today. I've cleared out the storage. I don't even know. How many times has that been? A lot. Yo, Cat for the 2 says, forgot how to quick catch. Can you tell me again? JK. Hey, thanks very much for the 2. Yeah, Cat, you just want to go and download Clash of Clans in the App Store. That's how you do it. That's the main step. Let's get some love for the Catito again. Speaking of things down your throat, says Rail. Oh my god, where's this going? Do you remember when Lois did the phone service thing with Quagmire? I do remember. Alright, well let's start working on other places then. It's the most deranged episode. Dude, Quagmire's the most hilarious character in that show. I mean, maybe not to some people, but I think he's pretty good. Vertical Fry, what's up? Well, let's get a bird back here. I'm ready to be birded like now. And Zapdos. I think it's actually going to be Moltres. Yeah, we got an Articuno before, but now I think it's going to be Moltimus Maximus. Or Mantine. Apparently Mantine wanted to come out and play as well. Scared of Quagmire's head's too big? The Callie, I'm pretty sure they based Quagmire off of Charlie Sheen in real life. They wear the same clothes. They're both wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. They both have the strange large chins and stuff. They're like a mirror image. His head on his shoulders. I watched the episode where the clam got run over by the British. That's one of the older ones, isn't it? With Nigel. Is that his name? Let me get one more spawn. I think we might do the Trapinch too. I don't want to buy more of the packs, but I think we still have some. Rail says, yes, sir. I didn't get run over by a car. The guy's speeding up to try to run into me, though, which is nice. All right, let's hop in on this one. Can I drop more birds still? I'm almost out of Zapdoses. On season 3 of like 21 now? Yeah, they got a lot of seasons. One scene where his arm is bigger than the other one, says Harry. Yeah, he discovers something on the internet. Dude, that show's hilarious. I know it's pretty messed up sometimes, but like that show is actually very funny. Hey, Keyboard, thanks for the sub, dude. Love the episode where Peter takes an IQ test. They have to have a caution sign outside of his house. Dude, whoever writes that for that show, I know it's like a handful of dudes, but that'd be like the best job to have. Just spit out hilarious ideas all day. He goes to the doctor. He's like worried about like a lump, and the doctor's like, well, you're just really, really fat. He's like, what? He's like, well, you're obese. He's like, okay. This is news to me. He's just all shocked. The doctor's telling him he's out of shape. And we got no shiny on this one. That's great. Quagmire discovered how to bake cornbread. There's so many good episodes, man. That's a show I can watch over and over and over again and not get tired of it. Caution, special dad. It's a picture of him with the helmet on. Family Guy Red Bull episode's good. It's pretty nice. He makes his own out of like kerosene and stuff. Can I show you your birds? Yeah, I can. I can show my birds. Let me just whip out my birds. Just whoppingly large amount of birds here. Cat, thanks for the 5. This is worse than the time BT almost Master Balled Bronzor, a shiny Bronzor. Thanks for the 5. I don't know if I actually would get close to that, man. I'm just very, very glad that that didn't happen. Because I feel like a certain somebody, cough, cat, would have definitely been egging me on for that. Chris saw Peter milking the cow after the Red Bull. Oh yeah, he just lights the udders on fire. Thank you again though, cat. 2 checks. Number 1 is this guy. He has a name. Yo, 778. That was the same CP as the hundo I got in the wild. Is that a hundo? Okay, I like where this is going. And? Nah, frick. It's not. Number 2. Oh, the Raichu. Helicopter my birds. I don't want anyone to lose an eye, though. 789. Ah. Jay had to come and ruin the party. Well, thanks, Jay. Really happy to have that information. Let's hop in on this one. Ooh, another particle pack. You know, whatever. You only live for like 10 more years anyways. That's the saying, right? Let's just do this one. Look at all the Zapdos I've employed. Just dropping Zappies like they're hot. Should change cat's command to include you never know which cat you're going to get. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a lot of different angles to him. But he's always an interesting character. Cat is definitely never a letdown. And speak of the devil, Cat with a 5 says, the fate of Master Bowling a shiny Bronzor has been postponed for now. Oh God, Cat, thank you for the 5. I can't imagine waking up the next day and knowing we Master Balled that. Jade is trying to help and gets dumped on. He knows it's out of love. He knows it's kind of out of love. Thank you again for the 5 though. Kamal with the 80. 80%'s not bad. That's about as like the best it gets lately. The best a man can get. Isn't that Gillette that said that? All right, 728. 728, come on. Also, while we're here, I feel like I should swap out some gear. I feel like I should go take some clothes off because it's hot out and, frick. 701. We're just getting destroyed on these. Couple of Raiderinos there. Oh, there's only 30 minutes until Spotlight. Oh, that throws a wrench into things. Be the best you can be. But like Banzuki, what if you're at the top of your game? Like what if you already know that that's as good as it gets? When Peter said I'm so freaking ready and jumped through the ceiling. Dude, there's so many good references that I keep going to want to say and then I'm like, I can't really say that on a stream. Maybe on a member stream sometime. Citadel School? Whoa, dude. Look at this. Oh, that would have been crazy. Dude, imagine the pink Ampharos. Well, let's make sure we catch him. 1 minute left. As Wolverine said, do better. Wolverine's like that father figure that is never quite proud of you. He's like that stepfather that's always busy, but you understand. That's kind of how he is. Snoverino. The big sheep. That was a double XL sheep right there. Where's the Ampharos guy? I was going to say, where's Niners at? He looks like he had a quest for you. He kind of did, didn't he? Bobbling back and forth. I think I'm going to do the other Trapinch here. Making a wardrobe change quick. We've reached it back to my vehicle. There's a Drago up there too. I think we'll save the Drago. Yeah, let's save the Drago for when Spotlight comes around. I'm not too keen for Spotlight. Sorry, VODs, but I don't really care much for Joltik. Extend daily? Don't tell me what to do, man. I will, though. I appreciate it. Give me like 2 seconds to do this raid, and then we will. I'm shedding some layers in my truck. Because, man, it's hot as frick outside. I'm going to say something else, but I won't. I'm going to let Cat solo this. Dude, water would be a good idea, too. I love water. You want the Drago now? It'll still be going. We're just going to do it in like half hour. Because I only have 30 minutes to run the Daily Incense. And then Daily is going to be no longer worth running. BT loves Joltik slightly less than Bronzor. But yeah, I'll extend it for the next whatever it equals to be 30 minutes. Just because, yeah, if you run it for Spotlight, it's kind of useless. But alright, Cat, good luck. I feel like Cat's full name is Cathu, isn't it? It's definitely Cathu. Come on. Oh, we're getting crushed. We're getting fricked. Okay, eight crispy dollars, which means we can tack on all the wheels are turning in my brain. That's close, right? Yeah, I think so. My math teacher's yelling at me right now. What does 18 plus 8 equal? And I'm like, I don't know. Cathu the third. Let's go for one more loop around the city. Let's see if I can not get run over around the city one more time. That bird we saw feels like many moons ago. We still have the snowy weather boost when we saw that bird. I'm gonna restart for good luck. Also, oh my god, it smells like I'm just breathing in tire fire over here. It literally just smells like burnt rubber. So that's good. That's probably fine. This is probably what healthy people do to practice being healthy. Near-death experience. We got the Dedenne. Won't be here in half hour. Well, alrighty then. Do what you gotta do. Let me go in and catch these guys. I think it's gonna be this and two Mimikyus, right? Man, hopefully they give me some XL candies for these guys. I'm getting kind of close to being able to max up my hundos. Yay, we finished the pass. Well, there's one more, actually. Grind my gears? I don't think it's grinds with a Z, my gears. Whole lot of super stinkers. It's been not so good. Whoa, dude, that's the 4th dead rat I've seen on the sidewalk today. It's disgusting, man. I feel like seeing a rat is like gross in general. But when they're dead as well, oh my god. I think a business around here has probably been trapping them and they're just throwing them in the streets. That's horrifying. You dead rat? They're huge too, man. It's like the size of a dog. So yeah, any restaurant on this street, I guess, is probably just infested with these things. They're all over the place. A poor rat-a-tat. It's gross, man. I literally out of the corner of my eye was like, yep, that's what that tail is. I simply cannot. Cat with a 2. That was me. I don't like eating rats. Cat, you just play with them, right? Cat just bats them back and forth until they fall asleep, and then he leaves them on the porch. Thanks for the 2, and 782. What did Jay say? 789. Let me scamper across the road here, so we almost get run over again. But thanks again for the 2, man. Yo, we're gonna go this way. We're changing up tactics. I have not run the Daily Incense down this street, and I think we ought to give it the old college try. This is another peak of 390. Oh, dude. The time has come for the white salamander. Here we go. Ready? Here he is. Oh my god, why is it always a salamander? Every single day we hatch a salamander, and it's never shiny. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I hear a car alarm going off, and I really hope it's not mine. It kind of sounds like mine. If a homeless guy broke into my car, there's no going back. I really hope that's not mine. Mr. Pommy. And now I hear sirens going off. Ah, they're on it. 558. Artillery. There's another good bird spot up here right near the gym. Research Hundo Pikachu. You're looking for a 402. All right, let's power up this guy. Make him buff. There, that's enough, right? Nice. All right, 2 more checks. Number 1 is the Magnemito. Number 2, another Magnemite. It's my least favorite to see. Got a purifiable Hundo Magnemite today, though, which would have been an awesome shiny. For obvious reasons. I think we may have spun most of the ones up here. Trying to think where I want to go. We have limited time for a daily incense. The rest of this street, though, like towards that Machop, got birds all the way along here. Like, I think 3 of our shiny birds have been caught in the street alone. Change my profile picture. I see that. Derpy Mimikyu? It's exactly what that looks like. I approve. I like it. 8 electrics. Don't think we've spun this rocket one yet, which also is a brand new Pokestop that I just made. So that's cool. Probably do the grunt too. I'm like a sucker for the grunts now that they can all be shiny. And I'm seeing so many people get new shiny shadows. Speaking of that, Mr. JK has it as his buddy right now, the shiny shadow Snorlax. Looks so good, man. I don't know if that's a double XL or not, but he looks pretty huge. Okay, let's see. Be the water grunt, perhaps? Psychics? Okay. That's fine. That's alright. Let's get another minus 100. Aren't all Snorlax double XL? Whoa, 90%. 90%. And also we got a Drowsy here. Man, a shiny Drowsy. I know we have the master set of these done, but I would love to get another one. His belly's too big for the shadow animation? Jay, I bet you were pumped when you got that, though. And that's exactly what they needed to do for that grunt, because it's such a pain in the butt. Like, in the meantime, no one cares to do those because there's no benefit. They couldn't be shiny, and they're so hard to bring down. But now they can shine. I think they're worth grinding. How can for tomorrow? I don't know what you mean. What do we got in the back? The Reunculus. He's always in the back. Always, always, always lurking in the back. I will say, though, it is a nice change of events to have. We had, like, snow earlier today, and now it's mildly sunny out, which is a huge game changer for me. Thought those sirens were in my neighborhood. They're always around here, which is weird because I never actually see the cops interacting with people, but they're always on their way to do something. All right, man, here we go. Please, not the shiny and the Drowsy. And a 198. I couldn't tell you if that's good or bad. Because we know the ones from the raids pretty off by heart, but I don't often see them from grunts. 198. Yeah, terrible. Still would have loved the shiny, though, of course. Mimikyu's again. Bros in the hood. Unfortunately, kind of, yeah. This is like an area that used to be super nice, and now it's just like been overrun with ne'er-do-wells. You look over and you're like, when's that guy gonna do well? Nair. Ken, says Jay. There's a heated debate going on right now. Great minds discussing things. Benjamin said, what did I miss? Still just shiny hunting, man. Been doing a couple raids. Looking for birds, the usual. How can you catch legendaries? From 5-star raids. 5-star raids are like the best way to do that. Because, yeah, just for beating the raids, get the guaranteed encounter. How many hundos? 570, I think. 565. So we're getting kind of close. Which is still a good amount of hundos, man. 8 electrotypes gives us Dedenne again, which we now know is a 789. Hopefully we got at least enough time to do G-Bird Avenue one more time. Yeah, we should. Well, 20 more minutes. I still could run the Daily Incense past Spotlight. I just don't think it's a great idea. You have 7 hundos? Yeah, they're not easy to get. I mean, it depends on how much you play, but any hundos are rare. Well, I can't give you my code, man. I appreciate it, but I can't do that. RSVP popping at 556. Oh, okay, I see. If that is a teeny, I'll jump on in. Let you know what it is. Yeah, I'll keep an eye too. Thanks, though, man. Actually, I have one more trick up my sleeve. We're going to try the street adjacent to G-Bird Avenue. That's been good for a bird every now and then. Yeah, I think we should try that. Quick check again. No hundos. Rail's so sweet, he really is. He's not the salt of the earth, he's the pepper of the earth. Because as you guys may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of pepper. The food, not the dog. Well, and the dog too. Wonder how many XLs we've got to just from today. Dude, not bad. Need 296. That's pretty close though. Yo, Shot, what's up? Yeah, I think I'm gonna max out the Lundo. Because that one's cool. It's been caught in the research and stuff, but that one is technically a wild one, and also a Lundo is gonna be cheaper to power up. So not that it's useful for anything right now, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have that. What about you? Jay, I have no idea. I don't really look at it the same way as normal people, though. This is kind of like... I mean, although it's not how I make my living, I do treat Pokemon Go like my job, right? So, full-time hours for YouTube, I would say. So I don't know. I don't really look up screen time and stuff. It's not like for me, like, most people try to limit themselves because they're like scrolling on Reels or something. Mine's a little bit different. Okay, so near these stops up here, we did see a couple Moltres like a few weeks back. So I figured we'd give it a go again. Might as well. It's actually not... I'm just going to call you Shot. Call you whatever I feel like, actually. How about that? That's a weird comment. Definitely a weird comment. Let's not be rude, says Callie. Like, I'm going to come in here with some messy spelled name and then get mad when people pronounce it wrong. I'm just going to call you a stupid idiot. How about that? How about that? Get your crying eyes out of here. It's a crazy thing to complain about, man. I've bungled people's names a ton of times, and they don't care, and then other people come in here and whine. What's up, Shez? Slugma? Give us Char Char Binks. I need Shiny Shadow Char Char Binks real bad. Imagine coming in here acting like that for no reason. I don't know, man. Pretty easy going, but when people have like a baby fit like that, then I'm a pile on. That's like the least thing to even care about in life. Swan up again. I go by Cotton, Critten, Crouton. Oh, so it's called Shot. Okay, I gotcha. I'll keep calling you Shot then. Hopefully you're having a good day, Shot. Glad we nailed that one down so I can keep calling you Shot, which is the correct name you prefer. Okay, let's get a bird here. Let's get a birdito for Shot. Let's get a birdito and call him Shot. Imagine the black Zard with red eyes. Oh my god, it'd be so good. I don't even care what the IV. People have too much time on their hands. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I had to reread that comment 3 times to see what he was crying about in the first place. You told me my pet name was stupid? Was stupid idiot? Is that your pet name? Orange is back, what's up? Sigilif in the gym, I like that. It's a Tranquil, which is the kiss of death. Nick says, hey, shot. Let's get some W shot in the chat. Let's all respect, call him his name right. Everyone W shot. He's earned it. He's earned our respect. This is the Chinchou. Black Zard Red Eyes. Dude, the Black Zard is just a classic shiny. I don't care if it's been overplayed. Everyone's like, oh, it's so overrated. It looks cool. Galarian Moltres Rose? Galarian Moltres Rose. That sounds like a wine. Pouring yourself a cup of Galarian Moltres. What was that behind here? Pikachu? We need him. We need Mr. Pika. What about you? Come on, give us a shiny. Oh, okay. The event ends soon. I wouldn't mind getting a good shiny Pika. Just because the Mega Raichu is coming out at some point. So having like an evolvable good one would be cool. I guess when the time comes you can trade for that. Oh, I suppose. Well, I guess. Look at Eevee way over there. Yeah, I'm also curious. Black Bolt and White Flare. That seems like a set that I should have picked up, man. I knew it was going to be good, too. I think one of them is doing slightly better, though, right? I think one of them has skyrocketed in price. But yeah, when it came out, I kind of thought, you know, it's overpriced, so let's wait for it to come down. And since then, it's kind of gone up even more. We're going to go do the Latios over there, too. Someone would say he triple-shotted. Win a max battle, I guess we can keep. Claunchy. We have very limited time left. Also, someone dropping a lure over there. Is it someone that I know? I don't know why I always check lures, man. Just watch the newest video you made on how to quick catch. Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that it helped. That's honestly why I made that, 'cause people ask me all the time, and it's not really a thing that Pokemon Go teaches you, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to learn that from friends. When I first started playing, I would see people do that. I'm like, how are they doing that? So it's kind of like, I wish there was a video when I started. Mr. Durant. But yeah, we'll go do Laddie. The Daily Incense is dwindling down, but I feel like we should go have one more shot. Robert says, love your channel. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. I think Black Bolt is more expensive now, but White Flare Victini is most expensive for no reason. Really? Yeah, definitely a cool throwback to the black and white era, though. I've been saying that for years, that Pokemon should just do kind of modern reprints of like classic OG stuff. I was saying forever, make a Team Rocket reprint. They kind of did. Destined Rivals, right? But do the same thing. Make a Jungle reprint. Make a Fossil reprint. Make the Neo sets again. Like, obviously don't copy them to a T, but make those cards in alt art forms. No brainer. BT taught me how to quick catch, how to quick buy green passes. It gets easier and easier, Rail. Hey, what's up, Cash? All right, what do we got? Anything coming up? Perhaps? I was hoping to get a Burdito before the incense ends. Maybe on this bridge. You don't like these foods? Can't escape timeouts. I mean, everyone's pretty easy going, but I don't know. If you throw stones, expect to have some stones bounce off the window and hit you in the face. We got some Jinx. Gonna get my own food? What are you having? What's for dinner? Your Eevee ran away? Yeah, he keeps doing that. The buddies are like glitched where they literally just run away. It's happened to me multiple times. So I don't know why that happens. I think it was like Garchomp, because Garchomp on the map flies, weird enough. But he would just literally be flying away at Bird Park. Garlic doesn't want the Nightbot food. Nightbot always has suspicious foods. My Mimikyu doesn't, I don't know. Alright, let's hop in on this, laddie. You had chicken, I'm proud of you, there you go. Alright, laddie, the time has come. I don't know how many Latios raids this has been, but it's been a lot. You don't want my wonky rice ball, says Callie? I do not. I do not want that. Possible get shiny from the 1K egg? Yeah, so they're full odds rate, I think. I've never actually hatched one before myself, but Nate got a shiny costume Rowlet from those once. I've seen multiple other people get them too. Been 4 or 5? It's been like 4 or 5 on the day, I think, says Rail. A cursed sock, says Cat. Why is it gotta be cursed? I don't understand what has to be cursed. Why is the sock cursed, says Callie? That's what I'm thinking too. Alright, sweet. Let's get my Eevee in there too. I think we still need a few buddy hearts on it. It's the one from under the bed, says Garlic. Is that like a legendary one? Ominous with 14, Harry with 32, okay. Decent. Anything over 50 is the cutoff, though. It's got to be 15 up. Get your sock out of here, says Rail. Looking for another Shundo, says Jacob. Always. I mean, that's not the main goal of doing raids, but that's the best case scenario, right? And I've got, I think, 5 purifiable Hundo Latios. We had 7 or 8 purifiable Hundo Latias. So those are all 1 in 20 odds if they shine to be a purifiable Shundo. The demon that eats your socks, says Nebula. Eating socks is crazy. It's the happy ending sock, says Callie. Not that one. Sweater has a cowboy raccoon on it. Where are you finding a cowboy raccoon sweater? I don't know. I'm hearing and seeing some crazy things. Which place I play in Canada. Hey, Tony, what's up, man? Too much starch on those socks? Oh, God, starch. Why has it got to be starch, coach? I hate that. I hate that my eyeballs have read that, and they can't go back. My eyeballs will never be the same again. But yeah, I am in Canada. I am in Canada. That ain't starch, says Banzuki. I don't know. I don't want to know what it is. I'm not looking at any more sock comments. BT lives on Earth. This is shiny. Oh, 100%. Actually, we did get a shiny already today, so I don't know if I believe in that. Get any Shundos from Fashion Day? No, I got 12 shinies and a Hundo. I didn't get any Shundos though. Okay, we're looking for a 2178. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it, man. Come on. Come on. 2059 is terrible. It's an IV that only a mother could love. Arlo's upset, so are we. Right, some stuff, some things. I feel like it's going to be shiny again. It is not. We know nothing about life. Well, that's great. They're just going to run from him with a quick catch. Only got a few minutes left in the Daily Incense. Snake, thanks for the jewels, man. Appreciate it, dude. Okay, is this guy going to run me over? All right. He thought about it. Dude was driving literally like 300 miles an hour, almost through a red light until he saw me. Which again, it's crazy when people almost run me over. They look mad. They're like, yo, this guy ruined my plans. We got 2 more power-up quests. Let's power up this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. But yeah, if the weather is truly nasty again tomorrow, like we're supposed to have like snow and stuff, I think. So if it is, there's a chance, because there's no event tomorrow, I might stream Fire Red for the Membies. Just letting you guys know ahead of time. That might be the plan. Number 1. Ooh, might be a decent Magnemite. And number 2, it's not Palmy. What's up, Lucy? How dare you stop them running a red light? Yeah, it was a crazy old guy who was just going insanely fast. It's a Drago. Is that 2 minutes or 20 minutes on that one? Okay, we did the laddie beside us. That was 20 minutes on that one. Let's go do the reg at least. Cleo loves a member stream. I haven't grinded more Fire Red since. Actually, I have been, but only been shiny hunting. Shiny hunting Magikarp. But I've made it to like where you get the Eevee and stuff. I could shiny hunt that for a while too. I can curse tomorrow, says Callie. We'll see. If it's a nice day, I'll probably just stream some Go again. But if it's like snowstorms, then I might just play some Go. We'll see. Lucy says, how you doing? Not play some Go, some Fire Red. And Lucy, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How about you? We got 2 minutes left on Daily Incense. I think we'll run out the daily first and then come back for Drago. So I'll walk straight past the Drago and then we'll come back to it. Yeah, that's the plan. And then it's Spotlight Hour, which again, I'm not the biggest fan of Joltik. Probably won't do it. Snow in Canada, inconceivable. If this time of the year is a little bit rude though, man. Like, we're kind of over snow now. Bro never raids. At least we got one shiny from a raid today. Other than that, it's been kind of rough. Also, dude, I'm going to post it tonight. But me and Boogs made a crazy trade. If you want to see the IVs of that, the IVs of his as well. Let's just say one of them turned out pretty mind-boggling. So I'm going to post that as a short later tonight. Definitely check it out. It's my first Powoo style. Is that Powoo? Either way, first one of the hula skirt ones. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. Boogie. Hey, Snake, thanks for the jewels, man. And no shiny Trapinch from the Dynamax yet. Snake with the jewels again. Appreciate it, dude. All the jewels flying in. Oh, my God. Sunshine jewels. That one's a cool one. Thanks for the sunshine, dude. That's what we got in real life today. I've been enjoying all day. Boogie Wonderland. It was a sweet trade, man. I'm really happy to have that Oricorio. When I saw it on his list, I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I should be offering mine to people. Because I have a bunch of the pom-pom ones, right? And they are regionals. So I guess some people wouldn't have those. Mr. Golit. Spent 10 remotes for the laddie already? It's doing me bad, dang. I hope you get it soon, Alva. Sometimes it's just like that. Every now and then I have a raid boss that just does not want to shine. Okay, 8 electro types I think is the mixed bag one. What do we got? The Chinchou. Is it 480 for those? Oh, it's a Joltik. Thanks for the invite anyways, man. I'm going to skip that one, though. Also, GG's to the Daily Incense. Shiny Charmander Fire Red. Nice, dude. I finally got it, too. I got it last week. So I can finally play the game. We started doing that a little bit on the member streams. Likely we'll do it tomorrow, too, I think. I don't know. Weather permitting. My remote has been remoted. Yoshi says someone traded me their clone Pika for regular Pom-Pom Oricorio. That's the only thing they requested. Yoshi, that's crazy, man. I guess a lot of those trades, because you can't chat in Pokemon Go. I guess you're, yeah, like people just need random things. Clone Pika's wild, though. I still don't have any clones at all. I really, really want the clone of the Zard. The Blasty looks really cool, too. But finding people that have them is, like, few and far between. Like, even Nate has, like, everything. I don't think he has those. Solo Charizard run or what? No, I'm trying to shiny hunt Magikarp now. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I want to go after the Carp. So I can have the Red Gary teams. The Red Gary and Black Zard, I think, is going to be the bulk of my team. You can't clone BT? Come on. Daily Incense is done. Is there a shiny behind here? Ah, there's not. Jasper, thanks for the 2. So, if you do want to add me, I do add members. So, if you become a YouTube member is the way to be added. But thank you very much for the 2, man. Show some love for Jasper. But yeah, if you search !member, or put that in the chat rather, it'll let you know how to do that. But thank you again for the 2. How many shinies over the weekend, says Greg? I got 12 on the in-person fashion raid day and 4 on the day before from the remotes. So we had a total of 16, I guess. Actually, 17 because I did get a daily, not daily incense, but regular incensed Fido, right? Yeah, the Go Plus. Clone Bronzor trade in Chicago. Clone Bronzor. Can you imagine? That sounds like the worst of times. Let's see if Drago wants to give us something good. The Draginio. You get about 12? That's very good. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good... A nice change for the raids. The raid days, I should say. Obviously, we all know we've had a lot of good raid days, had a lot of really bad raid days. But I think that the variety was there and there was something new for everyone. If we look back, man, we had a raid day kind of recently for Hisuian Lilligant. Like, that's awful. So, yeah, this one wasn't too bad. Yo, Jasper, thanks for being a member, man. Really appreciate that. So, Jasper, if you want to go ahead and drop your trainer code, once I see your code, we can get you added to the friends list. But thanks again for supporting the channel, dude. Let's get some W's for Jasper. But yeah, it should be, I'm sure you can find it, but the trainer code in the add friends section. Gonna do a post shiny luck in your short today. Yeah, I mean, most days I do the recaps and stuff. We didn't get anything like new today. Honestly, I feel like the remote trade I made yesterday paid off really good. And it's just an interesting trade. Like, it was a dex entry for Boogs, and it was... Oh, well, it's a new one for me, too, so... I think it's interesting enough. But yeah, we'll, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll save the other one for tomorrow. I do think that it was very cool getting the shiny Latios today, though. The shiny Latios in the snow, although it was a bad IV, still looked great. Hey, Antonio, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Jordani, good to see ya. What's up, bro? Got a raid for joining and interacting. This one you just missed. We're probably gonna wrap kind of soonish, but I can send you a gift. I am dumb is a crazy name. Oricorios are so yeah, they're pretty good looking, aren't they? I mean, I feel like the Oricorio that I have is like the ugliest one, the pom-pom ones, but the rest of them are so good. The black and red one is the one from, that's the UK and Europe, right? Pretty sure? Pretty sure anyways. But let me have a look around. If anyone else wants Reggies, I'll see if there's one I can drive to. We can sneak one or two more in if there's some around. Awesome. Thank you, Jasper. I'll get you added right after this, man. But thanks again for being a member, dude. We've reached back to my vehicle. Hey, Rachel, thanks for the 2 says, hola. Appreciate the 2, Rachel. How's your day going? Sweet. Thank you for pinning that there, Maditos. Yeah, as soon as we get this guy caught, Jasper, get you added, man. The Queen is here, says Callie. Any luck from today? Are you guys hunting the Joltex? How do we feel about Joltex Spotlight Hour? Of all the ones featured, I think this is the one I'm the least excited about. Don't forget to go to the store for me, says Garlic. What store? Like Shoppers or like a real store? The Queen be tired? I feel not good about it, says Garlic. Guffo Canyon, nice. Any of them? Hey, Jasper, thanks for the 2, says thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. I would appreciate getting a good, I was going to say Regito right here, but that's not the case. All right, let's see. He could be shiny, though. Come on. Ah, frick. Some pink flowers back there. Yeah, Rail, I know. Thanks for trying, though. I still appreciate it. Was still nice. Okay, give me 1 second to get our newest member added here quickly. And Jasper, you'll see an invite coming in just a momento. Sweet. Yeah, let me look. If there's a couple other Reggies around, if they're close, we'll do those. Because I'm always down for raids. I don't care. I just don't love the spotlight. That's kind of the thing. On shift 4 and 4? Oh, yeah, that's definitely got to be crazy for the sleep schedule. Looks like... Oh, wow, that's a lot of Reggies. Okay. We're going to drive over there. We'll do them from the car. We'll do them in luxury. And also because I want to have water, and my water is in here. That's going to be the play. That Drago guy is stinky. Also, we switch back to Snow Weather Boost. Which will make our Dragos look cooler, at least. That's at least 1 plus. Okay, awesome. Get our newest member added here. Sweet. Member Jasper. All right, awesome. Thanks again, man, for being a member. Let's go do a couple of reg. Also, Cliff. Cliff. Oh, it is Cliff. Okay, Cliff and then Reggie time. That is on the forecast. Oh, yeah, Kylan, members, yeah. The only reason why is just because Pokemon Go limits your friends list, right? So yeah, Pokemon Go doesn't let us add unlimited people, so to keep it fair, I do add supporters of the channel. Because ultimately, supporters of the channel are the reason that the channel can exist and do what it does. Let's burn some Shielditos. It is a Cliffy. Could be some good stuff here. Let me pull over here. I think this is a good spot to do our raids from. I always like to see if we can get through. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have to throw a move. Even though I don't want to. I was gonna say, I always like to try to get through the leaders without throwing moves. Benny's back again. What's up? 8%, Harry? 8% is not gonna cut it. Ooh, if he throws like one more move, we're done. Get there. Yeah. So the T-Tar in the back is going to be fine with Metagross, but... Rocket Roid Boy? T-Tar? It is the T-Tar. I was going to say, if it's Gallade, we're in trouble. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Benny. I'm pretty good, man. Shiny Fish from Clifton. I would love this. I've been going so hard on Cliff. I've never bought so many radars in my entire life, but I have to because it's Magikarp, man. Like, we got to go hard on that. Forgot how to get Sylveon. Need 70 Buddy Hearts. All right, Cliff is upset. Did he bring us a golden fish? In the snow backdrop would be sick, too. There's a 12k egg to replace the one we just hatched. Come on. All right, 46 CP is terrible, too. Not very good. All right, it is time for the Dragos. I guess it doesn't matter which one first. Let's just start with this guy. Might as well. Okay, so... Pace, you want one of these, right? Jordani as well. There we go. Holy Drago spawns. It's like Drago Raid Hour up in here. I don't know why, but all of a sudden there's just Dragos all over the place. Sweet. Let's also get... I think we have the full hearts, but I don't know. We'll throw the EV in anyways. Bet there's a shiny? I think so? Haven't pulled a shiny Drago all day. We pulled one shiny Latios. Yeah, one Lati from a raid. I've been raiding pretty hard all day, though. I'm actually a little bit surprised we haven't pulled any other shinies. Rerun of last Wednesday. Send a few more invites out here. Nice. Can you kick the stream running for a while? Might become a member. Yeah, so Kylan, you can become a member anytime you want, man. I mean... Doesn't have to be like when I'm live, but I do stream pretty much every day. So it's totally up to you, man. The streams are free to watch, but if you want to be a member, of course, I appreciate the support. Drago trying to give y'all some shiny luck, says Carl. 11 people. That's crazy. Let's go. Could have sworn 2 or 3. Says I'm out. Oh, for the remotes? Yeah, they sneak up on you fast, man. I had a glitch the other day, Rail, where it said that I did a raid I didn't do. I clicked on like a Minchino, and it said that I already put a remote pass in, and I didn't. And it somehow, I think, took a raid pass. Amy says, how do you become a member? That link that Nightbot's going to drop, all this information there, it is in the description of the video. There's a link. You can also go to my actual YouTube channel page. In my little bio info blurb thing has a link to it as well. Also, I didn't realize I'm going to have to drive in there, aren't I? I think we're too far away from the other ones. How do you get Kyogre? Well, it's coming to raids, so it'll be in raids on Wednesday. So not today, not tomorrow, but the day after that, it's going to have a raid hour. All right, let's see. $16.99. Come on. $16.32? That's not good. That is very much not good. It could be shiny, though. And that is ultimately all that I really care about now. blurb thing is a perfect way to describe something? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. Sometimes my brain just says things. And not a snowy Drago. Thankfully, another Pokemon I don't really need candies for. So I'll just run away from that. I want to make sure we can get in that. That's what I wanted to do. Nolan, thanks for the sub, dude. Really appreciate you, man. Send some invites. And I could try to catch them, but like just to save time. If I don't need the XLs, we'll just keep the hunt going. Yeah, so remote raid passes, Karen, are in the shop. You can't get remote trade passes, though. Hey, Team Hudson, what's up? 2 people, nice. A nice cozy lobby. Got coach hopping in. Yo, where's my water at? That's what I wanted to grab in here. I don't know why, if it's like the weather changing, but lately in the evening, I start to just get a headache every day. I don't know if it's because I stopped drinking water for a little bit or what, but not nice. Haven't got a shiny, but I got a hundo. What'd you get a hundo of? 4 people. I guess everyone's still probably catching, right? Didn't think about that. I'm Team Hudson sometimes, not at 3 a.m. last night, though. Had some interesting times over there at lunch. Got a shiny for Benjamin. Nice. Congrats, man. That's sick. It's a nice shiny, too, isn't it? Let's run it back. With Team Hudson, thanks for the sub, man. Is it windy? Yeah, that could be it too, Kristen. I don't know. Lately, it's just like almost every night around like this time of the evening. I kind of just get like a headache setting in. It's very weird. Yo, I can't show you right now because we're about to go in the raid. There is a goose standing on top of a building. Like literally one goose. Headaches due to a shortage of shinies? It could be that. Could be we don't have enough shinies to keep me going. Water's hitting the spot, though. Oh, my God. I missed water. I gotta show you this goose after, though. He's literally just chilling on top of the building. He owns the building. You don't really ever see them sit on top of high places like that. I wonder if he has a nest up there. King of the geese. If boss music plays, start running from the goose. He looks hilarious. I hope he doesn't move in time so I can show you. What do we got? It was a Drago? 1642. Oh, the Hundo Drago. Nice. Got my tonsils removed last Tuesday? Dang, that sounds awful. I hope you recover quick. Come on. Not a shiny. Dehydration or stress. I drink a lot of water in the day usually, but yeah, it could be wind or stress. I don't know, man. I have no idea. All right, let me try to show you this thing. Hold on. Look at this guy. Dude. Look at him up there. He's just literally like on top of it. Look at my view. You can see everything. He's just on top of a building. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but he's just taking it all in. Look at how happy he looks. He's the landlord. He's just overseeing it. You also got a 1642. Yeah, that's weird. I don't often see them sit on top of stuff like that. In real life, Articuno Aura Farm. I'm king of the world. All right, let's do another one of these. Let's do this one, right? Hey, Dar, thanks for the 2, man. Says, finally got an Urshifu. Thanks to BT and the mods. Hey, dude, thanks for the 2, man. Congrats on the Urshifu. Which one did you go with? Did you go with the water one or the fighting one? Because one's dark water, one's dark fighting, right? Or is it fighting dark, fighting water? Yeah, probably that. Which one did you go with? Either way, though, thanks for the 2, man. I'm very curious to know what you picked. I think I ended up getting one of each. Rat says, I started playing Pokemon Go 2 days ago. How do you quick catch? So go to my channel, Rats. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to the video section. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. It's only 1 minute long, but it shows you the hand motion and like exactly how to quick catch. So go check it out, man, and hopefully it helps, but it's very easy to do. 4 of us. Nice. Got Timer Tyler hopping in here too. Double T. 5 people. Nice. keep it open for another 10 seconds or so. Did we hit the like goal? All right, thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. Learning how to quick catch 2 days in would be elite. Oh, dude, Rail, exactly. Honestly, man, I didn't learn how to quick catch for like the first half year of playing. And you're playing on hard mode. If you don't know how to quick catch, learn it, man. It's the best thing you'll possibly learn in your life. Well, in Pokemon Go, anyways. It's going to make your Pokemon Go experience a lot better. 9 people. Let's get it. Obliterating the like goals. As they should be. Yo, another goose just flew on top of the building with this goose. They have a goose dynasty going on up there. I think they're mating. They're doing some weird neck stuff. Do you have all the clone starters? I do not. I wish I did, but I don't have any clone Pokemon. I was not playing when that came out. When fighting? Gotcha. Gotcha. Cat with the 5 says, alas, pass coins gone. No more raids for me for a while. Hey, thanks so much for the 5, man. And like I said, if you want to take a break from Go, like that's totally understandable. And honestly, probably a good time to do it before Go Fest coming up and stuff. But show some love for Cat. Anything but a normal cat. The exceptional Catito. Really do appreciate the 5, though, again, man. So many 5s and 2s and all kinds of other stuff from Catito. Rail mentioned in his interview, knew how to quick catch. Instantly hired. The boss is like, well, I see that you're very proficient in quick catching. No privacy from all the humans? Yeah, Rilo, I'm just perving on them. We got... Oh my god, yo, so many Dragos. Why no shinies? Started at the top, we're still here. Yeah, the other goose left right away, though. I think he just came to see what he was doing. I think he just came to check in on this goose. Let me see if there's any other raid worth doing. Oh, Latito. Yeah, you know what, sure. Don't mind if I yabba dabba do. That involves reversing my car like 25 feet. So, I can do that. Probably looks pretty funny to people in a parking lot. They're like, yo, this guy's reversing. This one you have to be like in the back corner to be able to hit. It's very weird. It's a very strange spot. Alright, laddie. Let's do it again. What's Regidrago week 2? Ice, Fairy, and Dragon. Spam some invites. Hope of the Chicken is named Dinner? Hope of the Chicken is named Dinner. Chicken sounds like a fantastic thing to have for dinner. And that's exactly what I'm going to have. We have a duck named Aflag and Yin and Yang. We have Pekins and Siyugas. That's a lot of names. Aflac is hilarious, though. Ah, look at Mr. Nadernots in here. He's a little bit of a fan of the laddies. Got some locals hopping in. We got Swaggy hopping in. That's always cool to see some locals. Spam some more invititos. Hundo for Drago is at $16.99. 1699. Who else wanted these before? I don't even know. Just send some other ones, why not? Ashley says, I'm back. Been a long day since I left. Ah, sorry to hear that. Hope things are all good now. How many fighting Urshifu's do I have? Well, I only have one of each kind, because you could only get 2 Cubfoos. Only possible to get 2 in the game. So I turn 1 in each one. Alright, 7-piece McNugget meal, let's go. There's actually one more laddie up the street, which I suppose we can go do. I gotta remember to run errands for Garlic after this, though. She needs some stuff and some things. Going to Chicago for Go Fest? If so, staying all weekend. Yes and yes. Yeah, of course if I travel to Chicago, I'm not just gonna go there for like, 7 hours and go home. So I will be at Chicago Go Fest, and I will be there for the whole event. Gonna be a lot of fun, man. Can't wait. Drop some Gemitos. Purifiable calling it right now? Yo, better be a purifiable Shundo, man. Better be a crispy Shundinio. Hopefully that egg down here is not going to be glitch too. My game's been open for a while, and I noticed that like if the game's open for a bit, the eggs will glitch, so they say they're one thing, but they hatch into something else. No, you can't buy cub foo still. It was part of a research a while ago. All right, man, here we go. 2178 is the hundo. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 2114, I think I saw. So that is not good. That is very much not good. Could be green, though. And there's one more try up here around the corner. But in the meantime, we got no green, no snowy laddie. Well, frick. You know what? That's fine. The next one's going to shine. We only want good IVs to shine anyways. What would I even do with this thing? I already have a ton of these. Okay, let's get a nice parking spot. No green, no good. All right, here we go. If you need eggs, come to Laramie. Come all the way there for some eggs. Sounds pretty good. I actually do like eggs. I might take you up on that. All right, laddie. One last kick at the cat here, which is not a very nice thing to say. Let's do it all over again. Trying to think who still wants these. I'm kind of just sending them to like the same-ish people every time. Garlic says meow. Harry don't. 67%. Not too good. Hey Mason, what's up? Rachel with the 6-7 jewels. Oh my goodness, she did it. Thanks for the 6-7 jewels, Rachel. How did YouTube really make that a thing? We have the Money Man in here. We have the Turtle Man in here. We have Turtle Man and the Money Man. And Floppy. Antonio Giordani. All right. Carl is 62%. I guess I'll focus on customer cars now, says Faze. Hey, sounds good, man. Have a good night. Rachel says I had to. Well, you didn't have to. Amy says, did you know that if Galarian Birds, the shines are the shines are the same color as the Kanto ones? Yes, they are. It's pretty awesome. The Money Man's here. What's up, Mr. Money Schwa? We unfortunately have Mr. Nader Knots. All right, this one better be shiny, or I'm going to drive off a bridge into a lake and start anew as a fish. And that's what I'm going to do. Weren't meant to defeat the dark side? Wait, you weren't meant to defeat the dark side, not join them? Random guy says, just caught in the hail and rain. Never been more angry about the weather. That sucks, dude. Honestly, when I grind and it's snowy or rainy, it's not too good. Hope everything's good, BT. Good to see you. Good to see you as well, my friend. How are things being the Money Man? Also, Holy Running Club. There's a bunch of elderly MFers running my way. Like 40 of them in a row. Where are their phones at? My goodness. Don't they know there's a Latios raid here? Bring balance to the Force. Not leave it in darkness. Is this like Star Wars stuff? This is going over my head. I don't know what any of this is. Love working in the rain. It's so good, says Banzuki. Well, I always say, like, why be dry and comfortable when you could just be wet and miserable, you know? 115 in a row in the Electric Cup. Nice. Hosted a raid. It was so windy I didn't have connection to the internet? That's crazy, man. That sounds awful. That sounds like some Canada weather, man. As you can see in game, it's mid-April and we still have snowy weather boost here because Canada is the worst. Quoting Star Wars. Do I know JT Valor and Mystic and Gilly? I've met JT before. I know who they all are. But, yeah, I don't know. We don't go golfing on the weekends, put it that way. But I definitely know them as humans. This one's going to be... 2031's terrible, man. That's an IV that only a mother could love. Some friendships, some stuff, and some things. We saw so many run clubs in Santa Monica. Did we? I wasn't even paying attention. Why is my mail wet? Maybe because the poor water from the sky. Yeah, sometimes that happens. The water just comes from the sky. Come on. Okay. Rat says, just watch the video. It works quick. Quick catching is honestly really easy. Dude, I'm so glad it worked for you, man. Thanks for watching the video, and I'm glad that it helped. That's fantastic. How come it's hot out in the summer and absolutely freezing in the winter? Canada's not for the weak. Oh, dude, Canada, you're never comfortable. Like, it's either so hot that you can't think in the summer, or it's minus 30, and there's no in between. There's no such thing as being happy in Canada. It's just always rough. And you might be like, that sounds a little bit rough to say. No, it's the cold season or the hot season. Running clubs are are the new dating apps here? Sounds like a terrible way to have a date. Hey, want to see me when I'm out of breath and sweating? I guess you know what you're getting into. Maybe that's kind of the thing. It's like the reverse of Tinder. Seeing people at their worst. You're like, I can only go up from here. Hey, Raging, sounds good, man. Thanks for chilling today. This is the last ball, and then Latios has lost my money. Lost my business. I don't know. He's lost something. Do I do one more Trapinch? If we still have particles, I'll do Trapinch. And if not, then... I guess so. I guess. Whatever. Let's do it. Free healthcare still doesn't convince me. Canada's worth living in. I mean, free is an interesting word. It's not really free. Canada has higher taxes than any country in the entire world. So... yeah, you pay for it though, you know what I mean? It's not really like it's free. Most people pay 50% of their income in tax in Canada. So, I mean, is it free? Not really. Free, but you can never use it? Yeah, I was going to say, it's not really free at all. Like, anything that is free, somebody pays for somewhere. What is GoFest? It's an in-person event for Pokemon Go. Nothing is ever free. Just try to advertise it that way. Yeah, that's it, Rach. That's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like... I'm trying to think of a good example for it now, but... say you pay money to join a club, and they're like, oh, we have free snacks. Well, it's not really free snacks. You paid to be part of the club, right? Like, I don't know. Got a shiny Latios the other day. It was a 2152, 15, 14, 11. Oh, it sucks. From Sunshine Coast, Canada, too. Man, I had 8 purifiable Hundo Latios, and I have 5 or 6 Latios. They just will not give me the Shundo. It has been so rough. It's been cuckoo bananas. All right, Rachel, have a good night. Thanks for chilling today. Hopefully the shift flies by, and hopefully Trapinch is shiny. If not, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, that's good. 695. Imagine a rave at GoFest. There was pretty much one at Kalos Tour at Mega Nights. There was all kinds of like crazy EDM music going, and everyone's getting their Charizard on. It was wild. I'm going to do this one too, because I have no self-control. You just got the shiny, says Goober? Well, it must be nice. I'm really happy for you. No, I'm just kidding. I am. That's sick. Basically at a rave at Kalos Tour? Yeah, exactly. Can't lose what you never had? The rave at the LA Tour was so fun. It was crazy, yeah. It was really cool. There's also somebody local here. Someone inside the library or someone speefing. I don't see anyone local, but there's someone in here. I'm going to get my Charizard on in Denny's. Oh, Denny's is the best. I think about that faithful day that I'll make my way back to Denny's. Maybe on my birthday. Maybe my birthday. You never know. Did you do Global Tour? Global Tour? Yeah, I did. I did go to Global. Remember that 2,500 person Dragonite lobby? Yeah, that was insane. It's crazy that they scaled them, though. It still was like just as hard as beating as the other ones were. I do another one after this. What of these? I think we're probably gonna wrap for the day pretty soon. Well, hopefully on a shiny. Global Tour is fun. Glob it up at Global. Well, let's see what happens from this one. All right, man. And we got... oh, my God. How many of these did I do today? Global? Is that what turkeys say? Well, I mean... we did get a Hundo Dedenne, which is... whatever, who cares? I guess we got kind of a lot of shinies. That was before stream. We got the Snot Rat, and then Minty Laddie, the Chocolate Mouse, and Chinchou. But on that note, guys, I am going to wrap for the day. Go get some running around done and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I should be live tomorrow either with a Go stream or maybe some members Fire Red. So either way, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you know when I go live and all that stuff. But have a fantastic night, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll